and welcome everyone to tonight's episode of Mondays in Exandria, an adventure in Iman. I did not have time to change out of my Star Wars attire from earlier today, so you get to see one of my new favorite wigs. Yeah, if you didn't see that episode, it's on Encounter Roleplay, and it was super duper fun. But now we're playing D&D, which is also super fun and super exciting, and I'm not as terrified about being murdered by a gold dragon anymore. So let's go around and we'll say who we are and who we're playing. Igor will be with us. They are just late because life and work stuff. But I myself will be playing Wendell Eustace Abernathy, Lucius Throckwaddle Hossenpfeffer the Fourth of the Havisham Hossenpfeffers. He's a noble. He's a warlock. He's handsome, dashing, and not so daring. But someone who is daring would be D20 Coup de Grace. How are you?
Oh, yes, that's me. I'll be playing Holland Flipcloak tonight. He is a hobgoblin wizard of the School of Divination. And tonight, I am divining a good night for us all.
That's lovely. Someone who's with us every time and makes it a good night would be Nuggetosaurus. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing great. It's May the 4th, and I haven't done anything Star Wars yet, so I'm a little bummed, but no worries. I'm playing Howl, the shifter fighter who didn't murder anybody last time.
No.
Fun stuff. Hopefully be rewarded for that. We'll see. And yeah, I'm ready to start making plans.
Wonderful. Yes, I would take not punished if rewarded's not an option. So either of those two avenues is great. Someone who's a glutton for punishment, though, would be producer Trav. How are you?
Boy, let me tell you, you don't know the half of it. Hey, how's it going? I look like I'm in a music video from like 1993 or 4, like Talking Heads or something. Anyway, how's it going? I'm playing Lamont Quinlan, who is a Kalishtar rogue who used to be a powerful artificer on another plane, and now having unlocked the secret of his past, is now going to flex a little bit in Iman. Did I mention he has an intimidation of 9 and a psychic glamour that gives him a bonus on all intimidation checks? I plan to bring that up at least 5 times over the next 2 hours, if not more. You're really, really going to get tired of it. He looks like the cover of Spawn number 2 or number 9, or really any of them. So I'm fucking pumped, man. Let's get it on.
Excellent. Someone who is hopefully just as pumped for this game would be our dungeon master for this evening, Deception Check. How are you tonight?
Oh, I am grand. I am grand. I got to watch the finale of season 7 of the Clone Wars. That's my Star Wars for today, and also the wonderful Encounter Roleplay Star Wars show earlier today. So that's my my contribution to my enjoyment of May the 4th. But for tonight, me, Deception Check, I'll be DMing these wonderful players as they run through Mondays in Exandria, an adventure in Iman based upon the world created by Matt Mercer. The world Wizards of the Coast adventure, Waterdeep Dragon Heist, and the DM Guild supplement, Dragon Heist Forgotten Tales, all rolled in together and turned into a little mess that these guys have stormed right through. They've actually heisted the money. So now we're dealing with the aftermath of what they've done, what they have to do, and we'll see where they end up. So last week, after counting their money and finding out they didn't really make that much from heisting a large amount of gold, they decided to take out a weakened foe who, while he hasn't done anything aggressive against them at all...
It feels like he has, though. We hate him way too much for him to not have done anything against us.
That's the thing. You guys hate him, but he's never done anything bad to you.
Like
he's actually helped.
Well, he turned Howl into a rat.
No. That was his underlings, and he apologized for that.
Still.
So
I feel like there has to be some reason for this deep-rooted resentment.
They beat him down, they took his stuff, and now they're taking him through the sewers to their hideaway underneath the Gray Skull Shadow Inn in Little Whitestone, outside the gates of Amon in the southeast corner. But before we get there, there are 2 little things that happen as they make their way down the sewer. How about a third of the way on the way home, the group is walking. well, everyone except for Harlan Flipcloak, who is floating luxuriously on his 6x12 flying carpet. Everyone else is walking. Lamont is skulking. When Wendell gets a message from Reagan. Not done this much. Master Hassenpfeffer, please message me back at earliest convenience so that we may discuss at length.
I just received a message from our dear associate Reagan. He seemed to be in a bit of distress and requests we message him back immediately.
Well, did you?
He's like pulling out his book and quill. I'm about to.
Oh,
Thought
okay.
I'd
Isn't he a
let you
waiter?
know.
What does he
a waiter?
want?
I'm going to hopefully find out.
He didn't tell you? He's just like, yo, talk to
Well,
me.
you only have so many
Oh,
words.
speaking of which, and I messaged Nazrin.
You get no reply yet.
Damn it. Every 30 minutes.
Okay.
Hello, Reagan. Message received. What do you have to tell me?
We have it under good authority that you were successful in your endeavor. And our mutual friend, the Spiraling, would like to meet this evening to discuss the positive nature of your relationship.
I'll relay that to the group.
Oh, good, because I have plans for this.
Hey, would you tell them I need fresh towels?
I'll think about it, Lamont.
You think wants to think about it? Just tell them, hey,
It's
guy. I
my.
need
Can
fresh
you
towel.
message
Lamont
him
needs fresh
from
towel.
across the city?
No,
No.
no.
think-
If I could, I'd do it. I wouldn't have asked you to do it.
Yeah.
It's magic.
Anyway.
You didn't ask nicely. That's all.
Is-
Oh, I just
The
want some
spy-
towels, man. Come on. The
Yes, how?
Just
You know, I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna go over here and
Spiraling
count to 10. I'm gonna go over here and count to 10.
Can you count that?
Are you
high?
sure you can count? Yeah, can you?
what?
Nothing.
Nothing. No
Um,
count to 10.
Fucking portal master. I'll show you to count to 10.
I swear to God, I'm going ahead.
Slowly floats away from the dog.
Now
Stepped in shit,
that
by the way.
Harlan's floated away a bit and Lamont has stepped away to count to 10. Yes,
God
how?
damn it.
Now that we're alone, because he doesn't count Igor as existing.
Is Spiraling Benath coming to us, or are we going to him?
I'm rather curious as to how he knows, seeing as how we've just left the room.
Oh, that guy that took us there probably followed us and was spying on us.
that
because,
would make
you know,
sense. Yes, alright.
Yeah.
Understood.
Also, we're walking through the sewers and
Yes,
we've got eyes
we
everywhere.
do. Understood, Reagan. Is he meeting us at the inn or elsewhere?
He rather vehemently suggested that we meet on neutral ground.
So that neutral ground, so that means this is So he considers the inn ours then?
That's what it seems like.
That's what it sounds like.
Even though he technically owns 51% of it, I think it's because the
Hopefully.
staff like us more. We've been able to
Probably.
overcome the
We're-
Lamont effect.
yeah,
enough
giving them all a
So
raise.
that, yes.
Yeah. Maybe it's where's this neutral ground?
Sure, we can negotiate a neutral place. You're quite familiar with the clasp territory.
Yeah.
Any recommendations?
Wait.
You're keep counting. You haven't gotten to
Wait,
10
no,
yet.
no, no.
I haven't
I
heard
wanna
10.
hear this
I haven't
part.
heard
Hang on.
any counting at all.
Which mob guy are we shaking down? I was counting. Who are
Didn't
we
hear you
talking
counting.
to?
We're not shaking down anybody. We are going to meet with the leader of the
Negotiate.
clasp,
Right, it's called a sit down. And the clasp. That's the spiraling guy. Spearling,
Spiraling Benath.
spearmint,
And we're
bedoublement.
gonna
Yes,
we're gonna talk
doublemint
about this
gum.
guy, and I like tap him and make sure he's
Yeah.
still knocked out.
Mm-hmm.
Can I make sure I have gagged him? Because I know I said I tied him up, but I want to
That's
gag
fine.
him as well, so he
Yeah,
can't
that's
use
fine.
semantic spells.
He is gagged.
Okay, cool.
Right.
But yeah. Because Bilby is not leaving my sight until I have what I want.
Oh no.
so-
Which is why we should pick a discreet neutral place, because I gesture to his unconscious, tied and gagged form.
I'm sure there's a place in
Okay.
the sewers somewhere that we could meet.
Neutral
we'll call
sewer
that-
territory? Like a septic
You're
tank
gonna-
somewhere.
What about that place where we blew up that dragon? The baby dragon?
We didn't. Oh, that! Yes! I was like thinking we didn't
thing that's
murder any
above our
dragons, but
dining
yes, no, the
table?
mutant dragon baby
Yeah.
thing. Yes, the mounted head.
We'll
Not-
talk about it.
Yes.
We'll see what Reagan has to suggest.
Yes.
Is Reagan ours now? Not it's somebody. Not that he. That's not what I meant. Is Reagan on our side now, or is he? Because I want Reagan to be ours.
I'm sure
Well,
we can
we
make
pay
that.
him, don't we?
No, technically, he gets paid from the proceeds. I'm assuming that the inn generates, but we don't own all of the inn, so he's only partially
Yes.
ours right now. Because when we take over the inn, I would like to keep all of the staff.
We
I'd
can
like them.
negotiate that in these negotiations.
Okay. Raj
Reagan
Rocher
is-
is like the best bartender ever.
Roger Roger's
I'd-
definitely.
I don't know why he's
Lord.
got a thing for Lamont. It's weird.
Some people just like crazy.
Apparently.
You wouldn't believe how many women were into my brother. It's disgusting.
He thinks he can fix me. Listen, I appreciate that you think that the opinion of the goddamn wait staff is more important than, you know, is there some like senior counsel to the main decision making body of this group. But here's what I'm telling you: you got the mob boss. You're gonna turn this guy over. Why aren't we putting our foot on this guy's throat and explaining to him that his turf is our turf and we're the fucking clasp? Somebody explain to me why that's not the
Lamont, we
Why
have
that's not
talked
something we
about
can do.
this.
We're not the Clasp. The Clasp is already an organization that exists, just like there's not another group, because we're a group.
There are 5 of us. There are hundreds of them.
Oh, right. You didn't want to get into upper management. I remember this now. Too much paperwork and bureaucracy.
There is a
and-
lot of
and
paperwork and
legwork.
bureaucracy. It's
Yeah.
wonderful.
I'm talking about people on the street. I'm talking about owning
can
the underworld.
Have people on the street and not be in the Clasp. You could branch out and start your own organization that does its own things.
Wait, hold on. Wait, what? What? Say that last part again.
You can start your own organization who do their own things.
Me?
Anyone can, including you, Lamont, could start an organization, recruit people, and have them work towards a common goal. For example, I pull out a Prism of Power pamphlet and I hand it to him.
Oh,
Yeah,
God,
it doesn't.
no,
It doesn't
I
have
had
to be a
that.
hostile takeover. You can like start your
Uh-huh.
own thing.
Yes, it's startup business.
But
And-
if I want a vice-like grip on, you know,
Then you'd have to
You know,
work very hard.
streets. I just don't understand how this isn't also on your agenda. You know what I mean?
I don't
Like, it
want
just
the
seems
streets,
like
Lamont.
our
Look,
trajectory.
Look, I have worked for the Clasp and Spiraling Benath for 7 years now.
Also, they don't
Right.
have a
See,
vice-
and aren't you tired of it? Don't you want to run the show?
Lamont.
Yeah, that's why I'm getting us the fucking Grayskull Shadow in so we can have our own income, so it's ours and not the Clasp's, and we can have our own shit.
Also, if you haven't noticed, the Clasp does not have an iron-like grip on the streets.
Not right now.
Oh, yeah. I remember
So if you were to start something,
Oh, that's a power vacuum.
yes.
Nature abhors a vacuum, you know. I need a pen. Where's my book? I had like a little book. Here, where's my
So,
fuck my book?
and also, just
Right.
thinking about the streets, just think it's so small.
So
You imagine that Reagan is still waiting for a reply.
Right.
So we'll discuss the location, but yes, we would like to meet with him.
Yes, we have time before this evening, so I will
What
say.
time is it? It's like super early in the morning, right?
Oh no, you
No,
all
it's
want
like
to wait
it's like
till
noon, right?
Probably about 2 p.m. now.
Yeah, it's at the first third of the trick back. It's about 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock.
We
Okay.
still have
In the
some time
afternoon,
to
yeah.
think of a location. Be like, neutral territory sounds good. We'll brainstorm
what's the
Ask game
plan?
ideas.
Ask him if he wants to work for us or if he wants to stay with the class.
We'll brainstorm ideas about neutral locations and then verify this location before the meeting tonight. Also, Hal would like to know if you would want to work for us if we get the entire share of the inn, or stay with the clasp. And Lamont wants fresh towels. I'm sorry, but he won't shut up.
That's fine.
That's what Reagan gets.
You hear back, it's like, that sounds good. Please try to get a location picked soon. It must be at 7 o'clock this evening.
Mm-hmm.
And I will be more than happy to tell the person standing right beside me
Oh no.
that you are excited about meeting with everyone and letting them know. Thank you very much. It's a pleasure working with you.
Who's right beside him? Is that a religious thing?
No, it means there's probably someone from the clasp standing right beside him and potentially intimidating him. He sounds intimidating.
It's probably the
Probably
actual
spiraling
It's
Benath.
probably Benath.
Yes. Thankfully, I have this book. Alright. Brainstorm locations. Let me look at Iman in my mind's eye. Where is the clasp not super The clasp isn't super powerful in the Temple District. Or the Erudite Quarter, as far as I know.
Where exactly are we?
We're walking through Central District in the sewers right
In
now,
the
I
sewers.
assume.
Do
You're
I
one
know?
third of the way from Bilby's hideout, heading
Yeah.
back to your location through the sewers.
Does any place like pop
We have
out at
5
me?
hours.
If I were to take a direct route at, I think it would be 60 feet per second. How fast could I get there?
I don't
Well,
think
if
they're
you
going
knew
to
your
kill
way,
me.
you could probably get there very quickly.
Well, I'm talking like if I could like fly, kind of like a bird.
Oh,
You know,
your fly speed, if you were able to,
like if I had like a way of transporting myself that
with
you know.
flight, probably 15 minutes at most,
15
maybe
minutes.
10.
That is way too long.
Yes, well, I don't think they're going to do anything with Reagan. Till we
Yeah,
get
he's one of theirs. He's fine.
Shouldn't he be murdered too, since he knows too much?
there.
The waiter.
No, he's not just a waiter.
Nobody is being murdered,
It
Lamont.
seems like he knows
No one's
a lot
dying.
about
We are
the inner workings of this.
Because he works for them.
Isn't that a liability though? After we, deal with the other one.
I
What
don't.
are you saying?
I don't understand. We're
I'm
not
so
killing
confused.
Reagan.
You're all looking at me upside down. We're gonna walk in. We're gonna ice this fuck. What are we waiting on? Christmas? Let's just do it. We're gonna
What's
be
Christmas?
hotel magnates.
You don't know what
No, Christmas.
is I don't know
Celebrating
actually.
someone named Chris. Christmas.
I don't know. I heard somebody say it, and I had a nightmare and heard it. I don't know.
See?
I don't want to talk about it.
All right.
We're not killing anybody. We are handing Bilby over to Benath after we negotiate some perks for ourselves. And then Benath will probably murder the fuck out of Bilby. So we are not murdering anybody.
No,
Well, then we're having a company meeting after this.
that's fine. After we not murder anyone, group can have a meeting.
Fine.
Am I a part of that meeting, Master?
Yes.
You're part of
yes,
group,
you are.
right? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
There's 5 members in group and 5 letters in group. 5 of us.
What? There's 5 letters in group? I thought there was
I'm an
4.
official member of
No.
group.
Yes, you are, Igor.
Which-
Your name is on the business card.
Which letter am I?
G, Igor. I wonder what letter you would be. What letter do you like in the word group, Igor?
The squiggly kind.
Squiggly
Igor
kind.
realizing he's not very solid on his alphabet.
You can
The
have.
E for Igor.
That sounds wonderful.
Sure.
Yeah.
Igor can be the E.
Or the E.
Wendell's just twitching a little bit.
The E in group. Yeah.
Still learning her letters, okay?
I know, and he's not saying anything, he's just twitching.
And his name is literally Igor, so
Yes.
it
that's-
makes sense to Hal.
It does. No, it makes
Igor would say to somebody, be like, I'm the E in group. Don't you mean grope? No, group.
All right. So
that's a 4-letter word.
How
you
has
guys
fate
progress.
blessed
Five-letter
you?
word.
You guys progress through the sewers further.
Mhm.
You make about another hour. At this point, Hal,
Do I get a response?
you get a message.
Yes.
Hal, are you there?
Hey. Yeah.
Oh.
Hi.
This actually works. I thought you were kidding.
Nope.
I mean, it's difficult to read your handwriting, and your spelling is atrocious. But it's better than it really is better than it's been. So I thank you for the gift. It is quite beautiful, and it is nice that I can speak with you. Not that I'm sure that we should continue conversing because well, I don't know. I'm confused with this entire situation. My parents and us and you and all of this, and I'm leaving
No.
very soon.
It makes me sad that you're gonna be so far away. But I got this, so if you ever, need to talk to anybody, I'll listen. Yeah.
And I don't really know anyone in Portamali
Well, then why are you going?
because I need to get away.
You can come stay with me.
I can't be in Amon. There's too much in Amon.
Well, do I know? We know where all the Clockwork Council numbers are,
Mhm.
correct?
You
Is
heard
there?
that last session, yes.
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 Is there any? Do I know if there are
Yes.
any in Port Damali? Yes, there is.
They are number 7.
Number 7. I'm like, okay, well that's fair. Well, your parents work for this Clockwork Council, and just so you know,
Look, what my parents do and why they do it is up to them. I am
That's
washing
fair.
my hands of it. I don't want to know. And how you're involved with all of this and as against them. I mean, I know you don't like my mother or my father, and I mean, I know what they've done to you and what I've done, and I appreciate the fact that you still care for me, but look, how? I don't like talking over this thing. Can you meet me before I leave?
when are you leaving?
My flight leaves at 7.
Fuck!
No. It was 2. It took us an hour. It's only 3 o'clock right now.
No. Spiraling Banana said our meeting has to be at 7.
Yes, she said meet you before, and she's leaving
Before?
at 7.
I thought she said. Am I just deaf?
You have you have till 7, and we have a meeting at
Till-
7.
okay,
You have,
I thought she
you
said
have
at
like
7.
3-4 hours, probably like 3 hours to play it safe.
I'm like, okay, sure. Where would you like to meet?
Cloud Top District? Can you still sneak in like you used to?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
No.
Our usual place.
Yes.
Okay. What time? An hour? 2 hours?
Well, I'm still packing and gathering my things. Would 6 be fine?
Cutting it a little close. Yeah, I can make that work.
Excellent. Well, then I will see you then.
Okay. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
And I do, even though I just do a little wave, even though I'm
Now everyone could hear that conversation, only
Mhm.
her side of it.
Yes.
That make a stealth check. Well,
So
yeah,
she's
I'm
just
not-
talking. Oh, you're doing a stealth check? What are you? Where? Okay,
I don't know. I want to sneak up. I'm
all right.
not
Well, then
roll
go ahead.
20,
If
so.
that's fine. Roll your stealth check.
I'm a
Would
naughty,
you like to
naughty
intimidate
bunny.
the dark?
How dare you? You know, that's just. I'm not even going to answer that question because
Okay.
I know what you're trying to do, and it's not going to work.
Look, I want to
I'm-
give you opportunities to use that +9 that you're so proud of.
Oh! I'll have opportunities to use my
Okay, Harlan, you don't perceive anything.
+9 intimidation. I'm waiting for roll 20 to behave itself. I should never have decided to sneak up on hell.
I mean, you just logged in, so it takes a
There
little
we
while for it
go.
to load.
It does. Here we go.
Right now, he's still walking with us. I'm like, where'd he
Okay,
go?
14. Hal can see you this entire time. She sees you being sneaky.
Who are you
No one else
talking
can
to?
see you though.
I'm trying not to look at
Okay.
Lamont, so that's probably.
Who are you talking to?
Nezrin.
What's a Nezrin?
She's the
Is that
love
another-
of my life.
Is that? Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, my life is cheesecake. Am I right?
I don't think I've ever
Sorry.
had cheesecake.
Sorry.
No, you're good. you just you.
I mean, to
good.
trivialize something that obviously is a big moment in your life, you know, love somebody. That's a rare thing, you know.
Yeah, she's the only person I've ever loved.
So, listen, we're gonna, shake this guy down and not kill him, and then, I think I'm gonna be kicking up this thing, getting a little startup off the ground, a little 4-wall in operation. You know what I mean?
Sure.
You want to work on like a project together? You got any? I was just wondering if you had room in your schedule for it's got some extra money, and I was seeing if you wanted to be like, you could be my bodyguard, and I could call you Betty,
But my name is Hal.
and you could call me Al.
Why would I call you Al? Your name is Lamont.
I wish that was my name. Instead, my name was Lamont. But if I could choose my own name, it would be Al.
I mean, technically, you can choose your own name. Just be like, hey, I'm Al now.
I did. I'm the terror which strikes in the dark, and the entire city will have that name on its lips by the time I'm done. But that's kind of getting ahead of ourselves. I thought we'd get coffee and just kind of go over the master plan for, there's a lot of domination involved. There's a lot of holding major city figures for ransom, terrorizing the populace. There's a lot going on, a lot of moving parts.
Joined a temple, right? I'm trying not to hold people hostage and terrorize them. So after Bilby, it's probably not on the agenda for me. I'll be your bodyguard. I mean, you don't have to.
Oh yeah?
Ever,
No, you said it. Really?
you don't ever have to ask me to protect you because you're my best friend, and I will. No question asked.
If you'll be my bodyguard, I could be your long lost pal.
But you're right here. I'm so confused, Lamont.
Can I hug you?
I'm
Are you
kind
a
of
hugger?
carrying somebody right now.
Oh yeah. I'll hug them too. Come here. This is big. This is a big moment. This is a big
Okay.
moment. One day we're gonna be drinking. We're gonna be drinking champagne. And we're gonna be talking about this moment. This is a big deal.
I like
Here
one
we go.
hand hug because my other hand is I'm holding fucking Bilby.
Right here. Yes. Yes. Okay. So we're gonna take the guy. We go to the guy. We go to the other guy. We tell him to give us the shit. You guys negotiate. Fucking A. And then we got the dragon, right? You got the gold dragon guy. He's our accountant, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, this is good. This is good. This is good. I'm getting all sweaty, like excited sweaty, like 2 a.m, like anything is possible sweaty, You've been
Not
up all
the
night.
kind of sweaty I experience at 2 a.m, but sure.
Is that a dirty joke?
Yes, I'm bad at them. I'm sorry.
Wendell sighs wistfully, like 5 feet behind them.
All
It's a
right.
distraction.
And so after I give producer Trav negative inspiration for that that running joke there with
That Paul Simon joke is
Paul
amazing.
Simon, yeah.
Okay.
Time passes and you arrive at around 3:30. It's hard to tell underground.
Yes.
At the door to your sanctum beneath Grayskull Shadow Inn.
Right. I'll message Reagan again to see if he requires us to be at a specific place or if he needs anything.
Okay.
Reagan? Where are you? I think he just chases to that. Are you available to meet up with us?
After a moment, kind of a little out of breath. I'm on my way back to the shadow now. I apologize for the nature of our previous conversations.
That's alright. Hope everything's okay.
So far,
See you soon. We're back already.
okay.
Reagan's on his way back. He sounded a bit mentally out of breath, which is... No, he must have been very tired. Probably running type of cardiovascular exercise, you know. It's quite draining. But, he should be back soon. You wanted to talk about something, Hal. Now that we're back in our room? What is that?
Yeah. So I make sure Bilby is secure and still passed out and does not leave my line of sight.
He's roused a few times, but he seems a little resigned to the fact that he's kind of at your mercy. He's not trying to get loose at this point in time.
I knock him out again just to be safe.
Okay. I
Just
will allow
for
you to
now.
do that.
Just for now.
2 head injuries in a short period of time. The third one, we might have to start rolling things.
Okay.
We'll just get him very drunk if he wakes up again, and then he won't do anything.
Fair. Okay, so
I'm sure that goes really well with head injuries.
yeah.
We need chloroform or something.
Some kind of like
Knockout
like a
gas.
magic spell that you can like put people to sleep and stuff.
I'm sure there is
thing.
a sleeping spell of some type. I do not know it though.
That type of magic's impossible.
Damn. Okay, so
I
we
thought I
have
speculated as much.
Everything's possible with magic.
okay, so we have Bilby, right?
Yes.
We are handing him over to Spiraling Benath, but not without getting something in return.
Course
What
not.
specifically do we want?
The other 51% of the inn that we don't have is a good start.
Okay. Does that include the employees? Does that
Including
include
staff.
Okay. What
Like the
about
staff.
are there any other do we know if there are any other businesses attached to the inn? Because we have a fucking coach we had no idea about.
I could ask the person who actually does the work of running the inn.
Well, Reagan's coming soon, right?
Yes.
So we can just
He's not the one who does that. He's just a very good whatever he is. Let's see. Not Barnabas Blastwind. Let's see. Peter Panacea. He's still out on the loose. What about him? Okay. Let's see, here we go. Barden. Yes, we could ask Barden. He's the technically person who does all the paperwork. Has an office here.
Okay. Is there anything else? What do we want out of this?
Ask him shit that's like really hard to get, so that he knows we're serious and we're not fucking around like a human skull. And
That's not hard to get, Lamont.
All right. Well, a skull that's from something that's harder to get. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, Like make him freak out about the big thing he's got to do. You know.
It seems
Also,
unnecessary.
all the money he's got. I'm sure you get a lot of money. Put that.
We're
write that down.
trying to.
If we get the inn, we get a lot more money.
Yeah, we're trying to split amicably from the spiraling. So
Yes.
we don't want to make
not-
him do
Mm-hmm.
crazy shit it's going to make him hate us.
This isn't a hostage situation completely, in which we're asking for, which we have a list of demands. It's more like I scratch your back, you scratch mine. Let's be amicable about this.
Or we'll kill you.
No,
we'll kill you,
we've
okay.
we've done this thing for you. Now what are you going to do for us?
Right. Or
No. There's
No.
no
we'll
or.
We're
show
not
up
going
at
to-
your house.
No.
No.
No?
No.
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 What?
We are not threatening him in any way, shape, or form. The only threat will be is like, okay, well then we'll just help Bilby escape if you don't do it, kind of thing. But that's probably not going to happen because I wouldn't let that happen.
How you also know that for as long as you've worked with the clasp, no one knows where the spiraling lives. Like no one you've
Right.
met can tell you where he goes, where he is. He appears and he disappears,
Okay.
and that's all you know.
Also, I don't know where the fuck he is. Every time I've seen him, he's been someone else. Except for hopefully this time. I don't know. We'll see.
Wait. Every time you see him, he's somebody else?
He's a master
Yeah.
of disguise, it would seem.
Yeah, remember the captain of the ship that we were on?
Yeah. Nice guy.
Excuse me, I sneezed.
That was spiraling in the bath?
Yep,
Yep. Sure.
he was in disguise.
No shit.
I don't know what he actually looks like.
Wasn't
whole
he a
time?
halfling at one point too?
Probably.
At that first time we met him when he said, "You can have part of the inn, we're kicking Bilby out."
I don't think he was a halfling. I thought he was an elf. I don't remember.
Because he
I
had
have
a
no idea.
he had a very punny name, and he thought himself very smug. Thought he was a halfling.
Probably.
If he's
This is a long
that good,
time
he could
ago.
be any one of us right now.
No.
We should have questions to confirm who we are. Just so we know.
This is
we're
not a bad
spiraling
idea.
together. But focused anyway. So, Lamont, we are not going into this conversation to threaten him in any way, shape, or form.
All right. Fine.
Okay. And it's probably not smart to talk about a hostile takeover with the leader of the
No.
organization
No.
you want to take over.
And you also don't need to have a hostile takeover. Remember, there are options.
Start your own.
Start a business. Yes. And then
Yeah.
it can be exactly how you want it, and you won't have any resentment, because everyone will want to be there, etc., etc.
No, it's a good idea.
I know. That's why I did it.
All right. So the inn. Anybody else have anything specific they want? Igor, Harlan.
So you're saying we could have anything we want?
Within reason.
Oh yeah, I have to think on that one. Master, he's like nudging him.
Yes, Igor.
What can I have?
What do you want?
Well, I mean, there's lots of things like,
What's at the top of your list? What thing do you want the most?
That's not
Wait.
food.
it varies day to day.
What is it today? Or at least most days, if there's something you would like repeatedly. That's not food.
I'm drawing a blank, Master.
I
Do
thought
you
you
want a new sword? Do you want
Control of the streets.
a
Say
pet.
control. Say
No,
control the
don't
underworld.
tell him what to
Dude.
say, Lamont.
Just
Yeah,
say control the
Don't
underworld.
tell
Why
him what
would
to
they
say.
want to control the underworld?
Because they've got a lot of food. Just say it.
They don't have any more food than we do.
God.
I would like to have your manner restored, master.
I think that's probably a bit much for.
Oh,
But that's
said-
something, Igor. That's something for Master, though. That's not for you.
He does live there. Too.
But if the manner's restored, it's less work for Igor.
That's true.
Maybe Igor could have his own servant. Master, could I have my own butler?
No.
What?
Butlerception is against the rules.
Wait, there are rules?
Yes.
What about?
It's in the Gentleman's Handbook.
Isn't there
I mean,
some
there's a
sort
reason
of
you don't have it, but
master? What about that really fancy, like butler that always appears, makes like a running sound?
Chauncey. Igor,
A Chauncey? Can I have a Chauncey, master?
Igor, if anyone in this room is getting a Chauncey, it's going to be me. But if I get a Chauncey, you can retire.
What's retire?
You can work whatever position you want.
Oh, could I be butler?
You
Look-
could be
look,
under
if you-
butler.
Under butler? Is that like a promotion?
Sounds like. Never mind.
At that moment, you hear a bell ring, and you know that the dumbwaiter has arrived.
Ah, Smart
I will
Igor is
get it.
here. Yes, fetch it, Igor.
I will go convene with Smart Igor.
Please do.
You lift
I
the
need to get
door,
one of
and
those
there's
in the
a
manor.
small parchment. It is signed. It basically just says, "I am here, Reagan. Call me if you need me."
Master, the smart butler is calling itself Reagan and says he is here.
You can read.
I don't know if Igor can.
Suddenly.
Okay. The waiter's here with the scroll on it.
Because I remember you had to ask someone else how to
I
read
forgot
that
that's
note.
right. It's been a while, sorry. Master, there's a piece of parchment inside.
Yes,
the
bring it
smart
over.
butler. Igor thanks the smart butler and grabs the parchment.
Thank you,
It
Smart
does
Igor.
not reply to you.
He's the strong silent type. My favorite. Alright, and I'll read it. Reagan's here! We have to call him if we need him.
Do we want to call him down and talk to him and
About
figure out shit?
a neutral location? Yes.
Well, that, and if he wants to work for us, if he wants
Yes,
to.
let's just bring him down to the warded room.
Did he get towels?
He wasn't at the inn, Lamont. He couldn't get you towels. He only walked into the door just now.
Why do you want towels? You're not even wet.
I want to take a shower.
Well, you have to go
What the hell-
upstairs.
You have towels
What the hell
in your
difference
room.
does it make to you?
There's
You're being really aggressive right now, and I
there
don't
are
appreciate it.
definitely towels in your room.
I'm gonna tie one around my neck like it's a cape and go running around the room like I can fly.
Have a cape.
But you already have a cape.
Billows.
Billow.
This is a
It-
coat. It's a coat that billows. It's a coat, not a cape.
Right.
Look, Igor, if you want a friend, just get one of these shiftless layabouts that runs around this freaking hotel pretending to staff it.
I've got lots of friends like me.
Yeah.
Gonna
Yeah, just grab any of them.
Yes.
Grab any of them. Be like, hey, you, come with me. And they'll be like, okay.
And
Just don't ask for towels.
Turn my friends into a butler.
No.
They're not your
Alright,
friends, Igor.
Do you message Reagan?
They're the
Yes, I
they're the
go.
waits there.
Yes, Reagan, please come down.
All right.
And if it's not inconvenient, just grab a towel. He really won't shut up.
Igor will do butlery things.
He
for
replies
Reagan.
back to you. He's like, I already sent an entire basket of towels to Lamont's room, but I will bring another towel down with
Thank you.
He's so good at his job.
Igor will take care of butlery things if you need him to.
Yes.
For Reagan, for whoever, but
So at about 5 minutes, Reagan comes down the ladder. He has a rolled large towel underneath his arm, and he presents it immediately to Lamont. So I've sent a basket of towels to your room, but since you required a towel, I have brought you a towel personally.
Mm-hmm.
He hands it to you. He just sits it in front of you and then turns to look at Wendell. This has been a very excruciatingly painful day for me.
What happened?
But dude, you okay?
Wait,
Stub your toe.
I have been questioned about my involvement with the group.
Which group?
As
Group.
you're called group.
Flick a business card at Lamont.
What? Flick things at me. What
It
this?
seems in your travels to encounter Mr. Zilliger that some comments were made in the presence of one of the skulkers about taking over the
Did you mention
territory?
that Lamont is crazy?
And that coming off the heels of someone actually splitting off from the clasp and taking over a particularly large portion of the territory and attacking physically the senior staff of the clasp, it is now painfully obvious that coexistence might be difficult. And so each and every one of the staff here at the Shadow are being questioned for their involvement in the so-called coup.
I look
Well,
over at Lamont.
annual reviews are probably due anyway, right? We should probably interview all the staff and cut the bottom 5% for underperformers. You know, there's
Lamont,
some pretty good management tactic.
this is your
I don't-
fault. And it's not an annual review. It's an interrogation by the clasp. If there was to be an annual
Okay.
review, we would be the ones doing it.
Oh, is this the Oh, hey, no, tell him I've changed my mind. I'm gonna do my own thing.
That's
It's
what he's
fine.
worried about.
Huh?
Competition is not good for business when it comes to criminal organizations. If you want to compete, they have to focus on you. Only one person can survive in that sort of environment. And as you have stated a claim that you wish to either take or have your own,
Uh-huh.
you
It's
have now
only him.
become a focus, if you will, of the spiraling.
Good. Then I have their attention. Here's what you tell them. You tell them you're
No.
goddamn right. I'm coming for
I am
every
not
bit
going
of it.
to.
I've got a
I'm
crew
sorry,
of 50
sir.
men and more on the way.
You don't
You
have
tell
any
'em
people.
I've got a
Lamont.
right-hand man who is not
Have
fucking around, and I'm coming.
0 people
And they
on
better
board
roll
at this
right
point.
over.
Does he understand exactly what he's
No.
stepping into?
He's
This is when we make
insane.
our move. Why
Would
are
you
you all
like-
looking at me like I'm
Would
crazy?
you like me to
Yes.
explain the situation to you, Master Lamont?
Yes, I would actually.
The Spiraling is a very dangerous man who was caught off guard earlier by Bilby. He has been healed, and he is very strong now. He has at
This
least
is
10
the spearmint
lieutenants.
banana guy that we're also
His
fucking
name
afraid
is
of. right?
Spiraling Banath. He runs the clasp. He has 10 lieutenants who are all quite strong themselves. And if we were to call in everyone of the organization, there would be 1,500 people at that meeting. That's after
1,500?
we've
Yes.
lanced the 500 that went with Bilby.
Yeah, see, that's the kind of costly overhead I'm looking to avoid here, and that's why I'm gonna do my own thing. It's a smaller, operation. I just don't
As
think
I
it's...
said, the Spiraling does not take for competition. As the Myriad has already tried to enter into the city, he is very hesitant to allow any other cracks in the foundation, as I was told.
I just
So,
telepathically tell Reagan. I honestly don't think even if he wanted to try something like that, he would succeed and or be able to concentrate on it for more than a day or
he
two.
turns back to you. But see, you don't understand.
No,
The Spiraling was attacked by one of his closest
I
confidants.
understand.
He doesn't trust anyone right now.
I'm just
He is willing to stop things before they happen at this point.
What
understandable.
does that mean? Is that a threat?
Yes.
It means he'll kill you just for thinking about it, Lamont.
How does he know what I'm thinking?
Because you said it in front of one of his informants.
I did?
Yes! On our way to get that fucker.
Now, on a more pleasant topic, to answer your question, Master Hassenpfeffer, yes, I would very much rather work for you, and so would all the staff.
Wonderful.
Outside of Mr. Quinlan, everyone loves the fact that you run this place, and you run it happily, and we work better. You don't make us play in the confidence games that Zilliger did before. That makes it a much nicer environment to work in. We've been more profitable since you've taken over, as you're not involved in the day-to-day business, and Mr. Ronat is quite capable of running this on their own, and so they're quite happy. Everyone's happy.
Not involved at all.
I'm
happy. Everyone's happy. Everyone happy makes us happy.
The problem with that is
Except
now the Spiraling knows how happy everyone is here.
And I just look over at Lamont again.
What? No, but you're giving me the look. We're going to give him the passed out guy. He's going to be like, oh, cool. Then we tell him we want the rest of the inn.
The problem
He's like,
with
sounds
that,
good. Don't murder me.
No, the problem with that, Lamont, is that you have made yourself an enemy of Spiraling Banath.
That all the staff really like.
Yeah, because...
Can't keep your mouth shut.
Yeah.
That too. Also, continue out. I just had to add in the not being able to keep your mouth.
Because you have this fantasy of being some crazy person on the roofs.
You are already that. I don't know what more you want.
Thank you. Yes, I have already lived the dream of being a crazy person on a rooftop. Howl. I want to own this city.
Why?
And rebuild my legacy.
The problem with that is Spiraling Banath owns this city.
And the Council of Tal'Dorei.
1,500 people at his disposal to come in and murder anyone who tries to take that from him, like that fucker just tried to do.
Yes. How many people
you
do you
made
have?
yourself an enemy of him. So now he's not going to want to give us this profitable thing that he's profiting half of, 51% of.
A little over half of, yes.
I will tell him.
Okay, wait. I've just had the most incredible idea. I've just had the most incredible fucking idea. I've got a golden idea that's going to fix this entire thing.
Oh, please inform
me.
us.
Ready?
Just go on. Yes. Don't keep us waiting in suspense.
I'm dead. I died in the sewers. And I like point at Reagan and I'm like, you're going to keep the secret. Igor's going to keep the secret.
Lamont.
As far as anybody's concerned,
Okay,
Lamont Quinlan choked on a turkey leg underneath this city.
Listen.
And
on our way here, Reagan told us that Spiraling Banath knew we had Bilby. That means class members between Bilby's hideout and our inn have seen us and know you're alive.
Unless we bring them your dead body.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. You guys are so jumpy. Oh no, they're gonna go and get us. Oh no, they're gonna get mad at Lamont.
Jumping
they're gonna get mad at Lamont. Oh no, the class with their guy who couldn't even save his fucking friend. Let me explain something to you. I'm going to go through all of them like butter. Okay.
Have fun with that.
It's gonna be beautiful. I will be bathed in the blood.
You think you'll actually die this time?
Of the sinners of this city.
You're
coming with me. You're my new bodyguard. You're coming right with me.
Not for this. I have worked for these. I have worked for them for 7 fucking years.
We only have to kill 11 of them. He's got 10 friends and him.
No, he has 1,500 friends.
No, you don't have to kill them. Once you kill the leadership, you take them over.
Talking. You don't listen to a word I say.
We should just ignore him whenever he opens his mouth at this rate.
No, I died.
Okay.
I died. Tell him I died.
No, I won't.
No. Fine.
All right. So what if you're dead? What's your
C.
plan then, Lamont? You're dead. What do you do now?
Here's the thing you do. I'll throw Bixby over my shoulder. You'll all stand there.
No.
I will do the sit down with spinning
Oh,
birthmark.
Absolutely
good
not.
heavens, no.
He'll
we
kill me
forbid
if
it.
he's going to kill me, and then he can deal with the rest of you. Why can't I take a shot at it? What do you got to lose? What have I got to lose?
Your life.
That's fine.
She actually
What
cares
difference
about
does
it,
it make?
I think.
I'm not okay with that.
Oh, really? Oh, no. Oh, my God. Hold on. I need a violin. This is the part where you give me the whole bit about caring for my safety. I will
you
master-
you put yourself in danger every single time you open your mouth. I don't give a fuck about your safety. I care
will
about keeping you
master-
alive.
I will master space and time before this is over.
Do
and
it.
No one is going to stop
Why
me
don't you
here,
do that
especially
first?
not you.
Because
And
you've
you're supposed
mastered,
to give me a number.
you've mastered
What?
space and time. Why don't you just master space and time first, then go back in time and resolve it personally?
Yeah, I was gonna hold the underground hostage, save up a bunch of money to build a giant machine, and then
We're going to
master
get a
space and
bunch of
time
money
that
by
way.
owning the inn.
Yeah, but see, I keep hearing different numbers on how much money we're making from the inn, and I've got to get with the Gold Dragon accountant
Yes.
guy, you know, because
So you don't
have
even
some
know
questions
how much money you
about
need. Is what you're saying.
Reagan raises his hand.
Thank you, Reagan. Please interrupt.
what?
This is what we have to.
I'm really going to be sad if they kill him for these sorts of outbursts, because it really is the most exciting part of my day when I work with Master Quinlan. Do you need me for anything else?
That's a cheap shot.
Because if you're just going to bicker
Neutral
between
ground
each other,
ideas?
I have work I could
Yes,
probably
I'm
do.
sorry for keeping you there. He was so distracting. Neutral ground ideas?
Well, I heard them mention this is an option that they would accept, and I think it might be in your best interest to probably use it as due to the nature of the space. The Sovereign Uriel Amphitheater, Northwest Abdar's Promenade. You all will know that this is a large outdoor amphitheater, seats 10,000 people. In the style of like a Roman amphitheater, in a way where it's raised up. It's built in the it was built in the ashes of a destroyed section after the Chroma Conclave attack, and they built this up as sort of a public space where people could come together, see plays, hear outdoor presentations, concerts, things of that nature. It's a multi-use facility. It hasn't been in use recently, but it is wide open. It is public, and you can see who's coming from a long ways away.
Works for me.
I like it. Works. Can't think of anything better.
I can send a message now.
Yes, that would probably be best.
How far away is that from the Cloudtop District?
Oh, I mean, you could fall off the walls of the Cloudtop District and you'd land right in it.
Okay, because I have somewhere to be at 6.
Oh, but if you're traveling the roads, you'll
No.
have to. You're not traveling the roads?
I don't think so. So I've snuck in before, right? So I know
Right.
how to get in without using the roads.
You know there was a sewer entrance from the Central District side.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, I'm coming in from the Central District, so I should be able to get to. Right.
I'm not familiar with the paths. I'm
Okay,
more of a-
well, Abdar's Promenade's on the opposite side, but you do have the hole
Oh yeah,
drawn on the wall.
I do. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That works for me.
Okay, you do know that the Cloudtop District is called that because it is a raised area that's kind
Oh,
of like
okay,
above.
okay.
So if you put a hole in the wall and you went through it, you just
Dang it.
fall.
Whoa!
Okay, just want to put that out there real quick.
Never mind. Okay.
How high up is it?
It is a significant, not insignificant distance. It's at points 50, 60 feet higher than the walls below it.
Well,
Okay.
Some
Well, I
Points
know,
higher. It's kind of like a peak.
I
So
know a way to sneak into the Cloudtop District from the Central District. I just need to know how to get out of the Central District into the Abdar's Promenade. Is that what we said?
yes.
those are on the opposite sides of the town.
well, if you brought me with
Master Hal.
you, I could get us down. I could fly down slowly. Little wafting clouds.
But do we want to leave them by themselves?
I trust Harlan.
He gets outvoted pretty
You look over there and
frequently.
he's piddling with all the stuff that you guys collected.
Yes, and that's why I'm not
casting
concerned
spells
about
in
him,
the
because
dark.
I trust him. Even in his piddling.
Yeah, let's check in with Harlan. He's been quiet. He's been quite quiet during this entire thing.
Well,
Harlan,
I'm kind of waiting for the scene to end so I can say,
he's still floating. I guarantee you're still on the carpet, right?
uh-huh.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Still floating there on the carpet, you know. But he is going to say, I sense conflict coming. Perhaps we should split these items.
Yes, what do you have there?
Let's see. First, there's a cloak here. Should help with stealthing.
Oh.
Cloak of elven kind.
I look over to Howl.
What? I was pretty sneaky last time. It was y'all fuckers that weren't.
Yes, I'm just going off of
Although-
the average.
That is a pretty cool cloak. I wouldn't mind.
And you're trying to sneak in someplace.
Yeah, that's true. I'm down for it.
There's a very sharp dagger, +2. There's also another vicious dagger. There's also this glamored studded leather. 2 potions of invisibility.
Ooh. Oh. Dibs,
What is it?
Dibs.
What is this loot? Anastruth?
And Struth.
Anastruth loot. And
They're also not. Those are the unidentified items. There's still 2 potions of greater healing, as well.
yes. And there's also a ring of protection +1.
Ooh.
And the 5-pound lockbox.
Cool.
That's the one that Lamont found in the
It's got a black
hidden
hole.
compartment.
So, I suggest that we split most of these items. I think you will probably make most of use of these for the most part, Lamont.
Sure. I mean, I wasn't gonna say anything, but since you brought it up, one of those invisibility, that'd be nice. And you got a ring there. I don't usually do accessories. I don't do jewelry, but you're saying it's a nice one. That could be something fun. And is studded leather too heavy for me? I don't know what he's
No,
wearing.
you and I both wear studded leather.
Oh, you're a light wearer too. Okay, I didn't realize that.
Let me actually look at D&D Beyond here, because do you need it, Lindy? Does
What's-
Wendell need new studded leather?
I'm wearing regular leather currently.
Look at us divvying up loot.
Yes.
Oh, I'm getting the
So
D&D
rarely
shivers
happens.
here.
This is
You gotta go
You're obviously
shopping
busy, so Reagan's like,
Yeah,
I'll send a message about
Thank
the
you.
amphitheater.
See that you do.
I suggest you get there early, so as not to
Yes.
allow them to set up before you.
Yes, quite.
But that's just
No,
my
it's-
experience. I'm
it's-
sure Hal would have told you that as well.
Yes.
And he heads up the ladder.
Been a
When we
little
take
bit
over this, when we take this
No,
place over
we're not.
and rob
I'm
this,
not.
bribe this guy, we're
You will
firing everyone and replacing them with an army of mechanized wait
No.
staff.
Oh,
No.
You
good
can say
heavens,
whatever you
no.
want to them. It's
Hell
gonna be
no.
amazing.
We're not getting rid of any of the staff.
What?
You are
No.
the only person who has an issue with any of them.
Any staff anywhere.
No.
So if you complain about all staff in all
All right,
places,
all right,
we're
all right.
definitely
You know
not taking your concerns
Fine,
into.
fine. I know
consideration.
I'm awful. I'm picking my battles here because we've got a long night ahead of us. So give me the stuff that's good, and then we're gonna go get this guy. And you're gonna talk to him, and I'm gonna hang
You're
back
the only
and
one who
look like.
uses daggers, so
There you go.
you are. Igor, on a scale of 10 to 20, How much armor do you think you have?
I would imagine, Master, on a scale of 10 to 20,
Yes.
give me mental D&D beyond what allowed.
Isn't open.
Somewhere around a 14.
Right. What about you, Lamont, on a scale of 1 to 20?
Sorry, on a scale of 1 to 20, do I
How
what?
much armor class? What armor class would you put
13.
yourself in?
What class of armor would you think?
Yeah.
Myself?
Yes. 13. Good. Howl, what about you?
17. I'm
Marvin,
good.
what about you?
You guys that are low armor.
Oh.
21.
Gosh. Oh, why are you not our frontlining tank? Good
How are you
lord.
a wizard having 21 fucking armor? God damn.
Well, I don't think Harlan needs the ring or the
No.
leather.
I do already have a ring of protection.
Oh, that's right.
Okay.
We did give you one. That's right. Because we were like, wizard, have a ring. Forgetting that you were already super beefy on armor. All right. Well, I think let's
I
see.
would say Igor. I think Igor needs to be harder to hit.
The ring. I'm thinking the ring for Igor. He also
Yeah.
could have do better with, saving throws and such.
Yeah.
Am I
Um,
going to be saving a lot of people, Master?
You'll hopefully be saving all of us repeatedly.
Oh, okay.
Here's a ring of protection.
Okay.
Lamont, you were supposed to have started with leather armor. All rogues start with that, so
Uh-huh.
you don't have any armor equipped at all.
I don't. I don't. And wouldn't it be
Maybe
funny if you
that's
just
why
didn't?
you die so often.
You don't level up your HP, you don't put on armor.
I mean, I just think that narratively it works that Lamont has never thought to protect his body.
Okay, I just wanted to like point that out that you've never put on armor this entire year-long
And if you
campaign.
wore
we've been in.
actual armor, you would have the AC of about 15. Fancy that.
Hold on. Stop the
If
show.
we got
Can
you
can
regular
just
studded
stop the show?
armor,
Okay.
you'd have an AC
Can I have the
15.
What are we? Have Regan come back in here and bring me some what is this,
studded leather
you're saying?
armor?
Studded leather armor? Bring me some of that. God.
In that case, I'll take the glamored studded leather armor. I was gonna say Lamont, but if he wasn't wearing any,
You could pass your armor down to him.
I will do so. Here, Lamont, I'll take
Ugh.
this, and you can have my very finely kept, lightly worn, studded leather armor.
You look at it, it looks immaculate. It has gilding on it, like it
Oh.
has the H for Hassenpfeffer emblazed on the middle of it. It's quite extravagant for what
You'll
it
have
is.
to take the H off, though.
I'll figure that out. I'm sure I can change it to something. And no, Lamont is not beyond a good hand-me-down, so he's very excited about
Right.
it. Nice.
Da-da-da-da.
It goes up the side here. I can see how this would keep you from getting stabbed. That's probably a pretty good idea.
It's very sleek. You can wear it under a suit.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
that's cool.
I've been
How old do
wearing
you
it.
wear? Oh, you do wear some of this too. Look at that.
No, I wear chainmail.
You do wear armor, though.
Yeah,
Oh, I
but
thought you were
not
just-
leather.
Thought you were just flashy.
Gosh.
Is that what that is? Chain.
Yeah, it's chainmail.
That's fine.
One of these days, I'll have enough money to get myself plate mail, but not there yet.
Maybe another month
Um,
at the end.
Yeah.
Full profit.
Did anybody want that loot?
I don't play instruments. I pay people to play instruments.
It is magical.
I mean, I
Understand.
wouldn't if nobody else wants it.
So invisibility. Well, hold on. So invisibility potion, and I got 2 daggers.
Yeah, you got a vicious dagger and a +2 dagger.
Cool.
Basically, I don't know. I'd probably offhand the +2 dagger.
What kind of loot is this?
It is called the An's Truth, ANSTRUTH. It's sometimes listed as a harp. in D&D Beyond, but it's a loot for you.
Oh, I'm not in D&D Beyond. That's probably why.
Compared to the loot you have, the differences on this one is that you get control weather, 5th level cure wounds, and wall of thorns.
Ooh, that's good.
Along with all the other things that the
DOS loot has?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Equipment. Manage
all
equipment.
right. So you feel time ticking away in your little hidey hole underneath. Many things are happening very quickly above
Right.
you.
So, Hal, you've got a meeting to get to. I suppose the rest of us will go to the amphitheater early. Wait for you. Do you have a way of getting down to the Cloudtop District?
I will figure it out. I've got rope. Oh, I can fly. It's fine.
All right.
What?
Didn't know
The
that
DOS
about you.
loot, I can cast fly with my loot. What the fuck?
You've been able to fly for how long?
Since before we started this campaign.
What else
Since
can
session
you do?
0.
What else can you
You
do?
can fly a whole
Hal?
time?
Please,
You
tell
cast-
us,
okay.
so we don't
Well,
forget
freaking
to
fly?
remind you.
Yep.
Yes.
So animals are my friend. I can do that.
Okay.
I can cast fly. I can cast invisibility. I can cast levitate.
Excuse me?
Protection from energy, protection from evil and good, and
What?
protection from poison.
Oh,
All
you're
of-
my bodyguard now, man.
All of
this is
these
happening.
things you've been able to
Get my
cast.
number
You've been
together.
able to do these the entire time we've known you,
Yeah.
and you're just
Yep.
now realizing.
Yeah.
Disappointed in you,
Promise.
Hal.
I know. I'm so sorry. I promise I will be more cognizant of the items that I have.
Well, why don't you
In the
just
future.
invisible on up to the cloud top and then fly
That's-
on down?
Not a bad idea.
And we'll keep this in mind for further plans where we've gone, gee, wouldn't it be nice to be invisible right
Yep.
now?
Yep.
Or to fly.
And since I have 2 loots, I can cast both of those spells multiple times.
You have to attune to both of those, though.
Yeah.
to
I'm
use them.
not. I don't think I'm attuned to anything else, right? No, I'm attuned to my sword.
I
just
am
pointing that
attuned
out.
to stone and now this armor.
Okay, so loot has been passed out. There's still a box sitting on the
But there's no
table.
table.
Hal, you're leaving to head to the Cloudtop District?
This is the box I
There's a
found.
box? Oh, the box. Yes, I'm going to Cloud Top District.
All right, so you head
There's
that
a box
direction through the sewers because you know the way.
See you
And then
later.
there is the 5-pound lockbox.
Here we go. All right, here we go. We get in there. One side red.
Is it magical?
It does. We opened it up in the in Bilby's basement space and saw that it was a gaping black void inside,
Oh, yes, I
Yes.
remember.
and it weighs 5 pounds.
I remember.
Oh, is this still one? This is the one we already. Oh, right. Got me all excited. It's pretty cool, right? If I put something in there, can I get it back out?
You want to stick your hand in there?
No.
I think you're going to have to do that.
Right. Here.
No.
Put something worthless
all
in
right.
there and see if. Okay. I really
just
hope it's
kidding,
not
yeah.
connected to the EOOE.
Here, where's that? Bring me one of the waiters.
No,
Make him do
here,
it.
here, have a pebble.
There you go.
Put that in there. See what
Yeah,
happens.
give me the pebble.
Sciencing this.
Pebble. I think
What would you
drops it in there.
It disappears.
Now turn it upside down.
Now come
Shake it
back.
out.
Come back. Come on back.
Nope.
1, 2, 3, pebble.
Maybe it's like a garbage can that you never get your garbage back from.
All right. What are you doing with the box? Are you just telling it to give you the pebble back?
Yes. And
Okay.
I'm willing it to give me the pebble back.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Did you identify this box?
It must work very similar to the bag of containing.
Yes.
Place your I'll place my hand in.
Oh, you're non-dominant.
It sinks farther
And
into the
then-
box than you would imagine.
And then I'll think of a pebble.
Okay.
And then I'll try to
He pulls out a pebble.
Yeah.
Just far more terrifying than the satchel of carrying.
I don't see how.
I mean, you look into the satchel of carrying and it's just dark. You open this box and it's like a swirling
It's
void.
just dark, just like any other dimensional
Feels like a different type of darkness. I don't trust it.
rift. I suppose. Well, well,
You think we can fit more than one person on that carpet, Harlan?
yes.
We haven't
It is
tried
quite
yet.
dark.
That's why I'm asking.
I'm sorry?
We haven't tried yet. That's why I'm asking.
Oh, yes, I believe the carpet should be able to hold all of us. I think.
Ooh. We leave.
Quite a large carpet.
Do you do anything else with the box?
Let's see. What would Bilby have
Yes.
that we would be interested in?
Maybe empty all of your contents, box.
Do you turn it over when you do that?
Yeah, if Wendell's holding it. A little freaked out by it, but he'll be like, empty all of your contents, box!
Yeah, when you turn it over, upside,
Uh-oh.
turn it upside down,
Uh-oh.
silver coins begin to rain out. Actually, you look at them; they're not really. They're platinum coins. They begin to fall out of the box.
Turn it back over!
They keep falling. And they're still falling, and they're
Oh my
still
God.
falling.
Turn it back over!
Oh yeah,
Why?
bring it on! Oh, that's the jackpot stomach. Oh my God, Lamont has like a
It's
shirt.
pouring
out
out until 5,000
Woo!
platinum coins land on the floor.
Lock the door. Lock that door. Hey,
It's
reach over
already
there, lock
locked.
that door.
It's locked.
Awesome.
We get
Awesome.
that's
Wait a
1,000
second.
platinum each. Oh.
Igor, give me a hand with this
5,000
one.
platinum coins.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Is that what I? Okay. Did I give you too much? Ah, who cares?
Who cares? You said
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, that was what I was going to do.
Okay, five.
Oh.
Okay,
Yep.
so I was kind of worried that was the money in the
the vault.
No. This looks like Bilby has been skimming for some time.
Well.
Oh man.
So, are you holding on to Igor's money, Master?
Yes.
Dang it! All right, you better keep track because I'm not.
Oh, I have been keeping track. I have your money and my money in
Because that's a lot of money.
a lot of money.
Hmm.
Well, Wendell's
It's a
counted a
beautiful
lot
thing.
of coins recently, so he's like 1,000 for you.
Now, there's a bit of weight to these, so there's a reason why they were inside this particular chest. It's a little bit more robust. It's a little darker, so you imagine it might hold more than the average satchel of containing.
By taking this money, you know who we make an enemy of, right?
Bilby?
Where did Bilby take the money from?
Well, I assume he was skimming from either the inn, the clasp, or one of his other many, many, many endeavors. He did work on the side, you know, as well.
So many endeavors.
So many endeavors. We were part of those
Okay.
endeavors.
I'm just going to say that someone is most likely looking for this money.
Unless he took a little here, a little there. This is something you collect over time, typically. In order to not have a pricing on it.
Let him bill me.
I
Alright.
I should know. That's what our old accountant did. Thank you.
We got a new accountant though, right?
We do. We have a much better accountant.
I mean, do we want to put it back in the thingy and then run it back out to our new friend?
I don't think we have time before our meeting. But
All right.
probably should put
Okay.
it back in there for time.
Yeah,
At least
but
most of it.
it's not that I don't trust you. It's just that I could put it in this flower pot here. And he like dumps a flower, like a potted plant out.
So
on the
Lamont
ground.
puts some of his money in the flower pot. That's fine.
Just like
vase.
starts sliding platinum coins into this dirty
You get
flower
maybe
pot.
50 into the pot. There's still like
something.
950 laying in front of you.
Just a little, just a little walking around money. You understand, don't you?
Just 500 gold, just a little walking around money. Pass this boss. This boss can hold so many coins.
I think just put it back into the box.
That's
Okay.
cool. We can just
We'll keep it in the room.
We'll write it down.
We'll find it here.
So what do you guys do now?
Deposit this into the bank.
Harlan,
All right, so here's a big
Hal-
idea.
Hal is traveling right now.
All right, well, we should get to the amphitheater early. We should probably start traveling now.
yeah. Get there early. You
Yes.
guys go down. You're talking to the guy. You've got the other guy. You're parlaying. You're making the deal. Me, perched on a nearby rooftop. The wind, flapping my cloak in the breeze. My countenance is formidable, to say the least. Him, out of the corner of his eye. Hey, who's that? You. Oh, that's our friend. With him, you do not fuck. And then you close the deal, right?
I wouldn't.
That's
personally,
me.
you're not my type.
Giving you a chance to leverage you, you know.
Or I could say, that's Lamont. He's insane. Don't mind anything he says.
Don't use my name. Say that's the terror what strikes in the dark. His methods are unsound. You don't want to piss him off. Now give us the inn and all the money you have on you and whatever else you want.
Oh, you know what? You sit on that nearby rooftop, Lamont.
Just listen. He's a wild loner with nothing to lose. And he's capable of anything.
Which is why
You
you
wouldn't
should...
like him when he's angry. And then
Yes.
ask for what, and then just tell him what you want. Don't ask. Tell. Okay.
Of course, Lamont. Yes, you get on that nearby
Close it.
rooftop. Your coat billowing, that
Yes.
towel around
My
your
fearsome.
neck.
Yes. Terror what strikes in the dark, and
You might
my
not be want
fearsome
to be wearing
countenance.
that white towel as a cape, then.
Oh, and he like pulls it off. Pull this thing. Like, no, of course not. Pops his collar.
He's a collar
All right.
popping dude.
Yeah, he's got this big collar. It's like taller
This
than his
explains
head.
so much. All right. I'm going to... Would you mind if I sit on the carpet with you, Harlan, as we travel?
Of course not.
All right, I'll climb on... Igor, give me a boost.
I'll make the carpet into like stairs. So...
Oh! That's fancy. I feel like this is... I've seen this in some play called, like,
Igor-
Aladdin or some such. And
Igor goes over and he kind of starts shoving the carpet. Oh, no,
no,
stop. I'll
no,
get
no,
master.
you've got- it's wonderful,
No,
great.
I will do it. And Igor's like trying to get in front of the stairs and like acting like a stool so he can step on them.
Fine, I'll step on/over Igor and climb the carpet stairs and get on the
Igor-
carpet.
Igor shoots the flying carpet a dirty look.
It's
A
just
castled corner slaps you across the face.
Carpet! Turns into full Three Stooges mode here.
It shrugs at you.
what? Adam, it's all right, carpet.
Igor flicks one of his tassels.
Would you like to ride too?
Me?
Yes, but first you must clean off your shitty boots.
Okay. Igor, he feather dusters his boots and he'll kind of look sheepishly at the carpet, but he'll climb on.
All right,
Are you
let's
taking
get
the
going.
stairs?
He's mean mugging the carpet, though.
You're taking the stairs up that the carpet created?
He will try.
3/4 of the way up, it goes flat.
Igor's going to dive and try and grab a hold of it,
Ugh,
if he can.
it's just relaxing.
You can. Harley gets it under control.
I'm trying, he's not playing nice.
Well, maybe if you would stop giving it a dirty look.
Or maybe if it stopped turning into stairs, when obviously I need to be a step stool.
Yes, obviously. But well, the two of you have
Who's
to get acquainted.
taking my job?
Right, well, let's make our way to the amphitheater then, I suppose.
Right, Lamont, are you going to ride with them, or are you going to, run the rooftops?
You guys go ahead.
Yep.
I got my own way of getting down there.
We'll meet you there.
I'm gonna hand him a flying scroll. Yeah, just
try
in
not
case.
to get assassinated on the way. And we float off.
Bunch of assholes.
All right.
Like-
How do you exit the basement room
Yes.
in a flying
I
carpet?
imagine we go back
We've
through
done
the
it before.
sewers. And then pop up through it.
Okay, you're going that direction. Okay,
Yeah.
you've not actually taken the flying carpet out into the air yet.
No.
So far, it's been a sewer flying carpet.
Yes. Which is great because we don't have to step through the shit.
Now, who is taking care of Bilby?
Oh.
Because Hal left.
Yes, we should put him between myself and Igor.
I thought Hal took Bilby with her.
Oh no, she's going to a meeting. He can lay on the carpet. He's
I
unconscious.
mean, I could.
I
Please
suppose
don't.
we are taking him with us, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Isn't that the whole point of
And
the
then we
meeting?
can wrap him up in the carpet when we get there. And it'll just be like, yes, here's a magnificent flying carpet.
No.
Alright. Have it
Not
hover
well
above
done.
him.
We'd get another
Don't
cop.
forget that he's bound and gagged and you guys are going out into public, so.
I
Oh,
have an
flying.
idea!
We'll be flying over public.
Reagan,
Yes, master.
could you please bring us a small rug and or carpet? Enough to wrap a body in.
Been some time since I've been requested that particular. Is there a type of a color or style of carpet you prefer?
What color and
Just-
style of the carpet is the Harlan's? What color is it?
Just get a lot of towels.
His
bring,
is-
like, a
it's
lot of
red
towels.
and black with gold
Okay.
inlay kind of patterns through it.
Red, black, gold, anything along those color schemes. Those.
We have a very nice red carpet.
That'll
We
work.
use that an awful lot. It hides the stains.
Wonderful. Well, that would be fantastic.
I mean, we haven't had to use it in some time since you took over, but it was put to use for quite some time. So,
With Bilby, don't worry, Bilby be getting some use out of it.
oh, isn't that poetic?
So,
After a few more minutes, you hear poor Reagan struggling to come down the stairs carrying this carpet.
so here's what we do: we wrap
Hold on, I wanna see-
Bilby.
He falls
No, Reagan.
about 20 feet.
Oh no! The carpet doesn't break his fall.
No.
Appreciate your
I-
efforts.
Oh my god. Oh, that's going to hurt very badly tomorrow.
Should sit down, put some ice on it.
Oh,
Thank you.
here's the carpet.
Thank you. Yes. So I'm going to wrap Bilby up in the carpet. Put that on our carpet, and now we're flying carpet vendors. We've got our carpet. Here's one rolled up. It's on reserve for a client, though. We just gotta deliver it.
Okay. So you guys head off to the
Very
amphitheater.
inconspicuous.
Let's check in with Howl as she arrives at the secret location on the Cloud Top District.
Yeah, okay. So it's like, I'm assuming the Cloud Top District is like super, like, it's the
It
fancy
was.
schmancy.
It's not being used
Mhm.
anymore because it was destroyed by the Chroma Conclave and is
Right.
still elemental fire in some locations.
Fair. Okay,
But
well.
there are aspects of the Cloud Top District that were not destroyed.
Okay, so in the past, could Hal and Nezrin have found like it used to be like a park, but now it's like overgrown, but they kind of cleared out the center, so it's like a
There's
garden.
like a little gazebo that kind of is like an oasis inside the
Yeah.
overgrown area.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
like strange plants and trees from
Yeah.
foreign countries. Okay, yes, there's one one
Cool.
there.
I go there and I sit and I wait.
Okay. After a little while waiting, you hear someone coming.
I'll
Very
wait.
loudly.
Oh yeah, she's not sneaky at all.
No.
I like
She's like,
stand up and like clean
Damn, that
myself
was a
off
good-
and
That was a good coat. That was my traveling. Oh, there's thorns in this place. Howl, are you still here?
yeah.
Can you help
hey,
me? I'm stuck in this
course.
vine
Yeah. I'll
again.
go over and like detangle her.
She's like, she looks very nice, but she's in traveling clothes. But she always
Yeah.
had good style. Like
Right.
completely the opposite view.
Yeah. I dress in shitty armor, and she's always super pretty.
So she's like, so she looks at you and she's like, so here we are.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey.
How has your day been, Hal?
Well, yesterday I fought a dragon. No, I didn't fight a dragon. I talked to a dragon, and now he's my accountant, so that's fun. And then,
What?
yeah,
Look, there has not been dragons in Iman since
See?
Chroma Conclave.
people keep telling me that, but I met a copper dragon, and he gave me this loot, and then we killed like this elemental baby dragon in the sewers that was like super
No,
ragey.
that happens an awful lot. There's some crawling around here right now, probably.
Oh yeah, probably. And then like last night we met a gold dragon, and he runs a bank, and he's super chill, and now he's our accountant. So
What bank?
the Ammonian Reserve.
I've never heard of it. I'm surprised.
He gets a ping.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's really weird because like when you look at it, you don't remember that it's there. She tells Nezrin everything. You don't understand.
But you don't remember anything about it because
Yeah.
you looked away.
Yeah. So like you would have to ask Wendell. I don't
What does
actually
Wendell
know.
about it?
He
I
just
don't
keep
remember much.
Yeah, he just keeps telling me this.
Wendell was the
The
skinny
noble.
older man with the mustache.
Yeah, constantly hitting on me.
Really?
Yeah.
Doesn't
all
he
the
know
fucking
that-
time.
Like
Yep.
you don't. Oh,
Yeah, I've explicitly
one of
said,
those.
"Hey, I like women," and he doesn't care.
I like women too. Is what
He has, yeah, he has given me the option, the number one spot to be mistress.
You haven't killed him yet.
No,
Even I would kill someone for that sort of
I know, and
injustice.
believe me, when I first met him, it was on my mind a lot. But he does like this really good like blast thingy where he like murders people with his finger. It's pretty cool.
You have such strange companions.
I know. And I used to run with the clasp.
Yeah, we didn't thought the class was going to do something, better than what they are after rescuing everyone. But
Oh, they're doing great. I mean, we just the guy that like stole that money.
Lornak Sifa.
Yeah,
You mean
that guy.
The missing 500,000 gold that the mages keep screaming about.
Before I continue this, I want to make sure it's actually Nezrin.
Okay.
Can I make like some kind of check?
Sure, you can incite her.
Because I know her pretty
You
well.
can investigate.
I'm gonna go.
You can
with-
perceive. Any choice. Pick what you'd like. You know her quite well, so you have an
Yeah.
advantage on any check.
I'm gonna go with perception because that is
Okay.
my best skill out of those three.
Give me your roll.
So with my modifier, that's a 21.
Oh yeah, this is Nezra.
Definitely her. Okay, cool. So I'm like, yeah, so we and I take her and like we sit in the gazebo and because this is gonna be a long conversation, but I have to keep it short because I have to get to the anyway. Yeah, so we met his son, and that started like this whole thing where we were looking for the vault that
Like
you know-
Varna,
Yeah.
eligible bachelor, lives in Southern Central District,
Yeah.
does wines.
Yeah.
My
and he was
parents
like,
tried to set me up with him.
Ugh. Ugh. Yeah.
He's presentable at least.
Yeah, he's not awful, but he reminds me of Wendell, so it's like, no thanks.
It comes
Anyway.
from good stock.
He's got he's got good wine. I don't like wine. Anyway, I'm on a time limit. I'm sorry. I gotta.
Oh, where do you have to be?
I'm gonna go meet the head of the class and tell him that I'm done.
How? I thought you were already done.
I've been trying to be done, but we actually captured Bilby and are gonna hand him over, and then I'm like permanently done.
And she's like looking at, and she's like, "What is that around your neck? I've not seen that before."
What? Oh, yeah. And I'm gonna pull out the Because in my head, like Hal forgets that she wears it. She's like, "Oh fuck, this is the thing now." And she's like, "Yeah, it's the holy symbol of a dragon, platinum dragon. That guy, Baphomet,
Bahamut.
that one. Yep.
Baphomet's a very different person in the D&D universe.
Yep.
So you're a member of the temple now.
Yeah.
What do you hope to accomplish by that?
I want to do good stuff, and they do good stuff.
Well, that's surprising, but
I told you I'm trying to, be someone you're proud of.
I think you're doing quite a good job, Hal. Look, we've had a bit of stress between us these last few years. But you still mean a lot to me, and I see that, well, we're better together than we are apart, really. And I'm going to a strange place with, well, I don't know what. I've never been there. I just know we have holdings, and I could stay at a villa and be away from mommy and daddy and all the crap that they're dealing with. And, well, Hal, come with me.
Fuck.
You can bring the kids. I mean, they're all older now, but I know you still care a lot about them. You could set them up, and we start them off with small jobs at the villa and then let them branch out from there, or make them wards of the house. I mean, you want to get away from the class. What better way than to go across the sea?
Yeah. Fuck. Can you push your flight back by an hour?
I could certainly try. It's no guarantees. I'm not the only one on the ship. It's not like we own it. I'm not that. Good heavens, an airship. Could you imagine owning one of those? I mean, you'd have to have tens of thousands of gold for that sort of thing.
Yeah, I know. I've been, hit by one.
You bought
I've
what?
I was hit by one. Remember?
How? The crashed one.
Yeah.
Over by the shadow.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was pushed and I nearly died. It was not fun. I was in pain for weeks after that. Anyway, focus.
Heavens.
If you can give me an hour or two, or hell, I could follow you. If you could go now and I will meet you, I will come with you. Oh no, did we just die?
No, we're good.
Okay.
OBS is just being weird. You're good. Keep
Okay.
going. I fixed it.
If I have to, I would need an hour or two.
I will do what I can.
But I will go with you and I will follow you.
Are you sure? You seem to hesitate. I don't want you to leave behind anything. Like, I want you to come because you want to be with me.
And I do more
You're
than
not going to-
anything.
but
I do.
I don't want you to regret your choice. It will be something that will sit between us, and I could never have that again. I want us to start fresh.
And I
Forget that I tried to have you killed, and you were spying on me.
All's fair in love and war. If you had offered that to me a month ago, I would have said yes without questioning it. But group has somehow wiggled their way into my pack, so I have to make things right with them before.
Sort of like you wiggled your way into my world.
Yeah.
Unexpected family, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. I have to make things right with them before I leave.
Don't make any choices that you're going to regret later. I couldn't stand that if it was between us.
I know. And I don't ever want anything to come between us again. Especially not a continent. But fuck. How about you go? Keep that bracelet on so I can talk to you whenever we need. Let me think about it. But don't think this is me. Like, I'm not like, oh God, I'm bad with words. Okay. I love you more than anything. And I want to spend the rest of my life with you forever. End game. That's
You're talking, it. She just leans in and kisses you.
Oh! Okay. Yeah, she's like... Ugh.
So you kiss for a moment, and she pulls back. She's like, I know. Let me go and figure out the rest of my travels, and don't take too long.
I won't.
Be safe. Get away from the clasp. And find me.
Absolutely. Without a doubt.
She just kind of turns and walks away.
Hal doesn't cry. Hal has never cried, but she's tearing up a little bit. And then she, okay, focus. And she goes. All
right, she finds her way down. Back, because we started late, we're going to go a little while longer because we started really late for our normal session. So is Igor okay with that? Is Igor no? Okay. If you have to run, that's fine.
I gotta go. I'll leave it running for you guys, but yeah, I'm dropping. I gotta go to bed. So.
Okay, Igor. The carpet will not molest you any further.
Yes, except
You'll be lulled to sleep. So we'll have sleeping Igor next to our flying carpet for sale. You can use it as a pillow.
Exactly.
I like it. That works. All right, you guys all have a good night. I'll leave the camera up for you guys. So.
All right, so everyone else is flying the carpet to the amphitheater.
Yes.
You're a couple hours early at this point.
Glamored studded leather, I will change my outfit because I've seen some salesmen before. I'm gonna have it match kind of the same panache as the carpet to really just sell the gig, you know.
Okay. Lots of black leather, red silks, gold accents.
Yes.
Okay. Very stylish. Looks like the best material you've worn in some time.
I sniffle a little, but I hold it in. Stash.
All right. You arrive at the amphitheater. Give me perception checks, whoever is checking.
I think we'd all be or Harlan and I would be looking at least, probably.
Okay.
I would be investigating.
Okay, looking for different things.
Okay.
I mean, I assume that requires a closer look at things.
I think perception is more looking at the area. Investigation is actually looking, like being on the ground and checking spacing and stuff like that. So this is as you're arriving.
Okay. Well, I got a dirty 20.
A dirty 20. Lamont got a 60. Lamont, you're off.
Which is as good as I can get without critting.
Harlan is having fun. And Lamont is somewhere in the distance looking in and seeing. There are people, one of the rooftops nearby.
Yes. That cloud looks like an elephant.
Exactly. And you had a dirty 20. Okay.
Yes.
There are people milling around. You know that this is not the reason why it was chosen is a public space. People come here, they sit and they have lunch, they'll have meals. Occasionally, wandering philosophers will stand on stage and spout rhetoric at people for whatever reason, and no one's listening. Hobos and whatnot will sleep. People without people who are residentially inconvenienced will spend nights here on occasion. But but you see that there are quite a few people around. With your 20, some of them look like they're watching the area. Yes.
Cool. That's fine. We're here early. That's fine. We're just gonna float over to a nice empty section, a nice advantageous section for us to have a meeting. Kind of.
Well, it is
like, you know, the place we could pick the spot. So.
Okay. You have a stage area that's kind of depressed from it's lower down than the upper areas. It's kind of built into a depression. You know that there's storage and a theater space behind it. It's a large stage, and then it is basically a raised amphitheater from that. So it's a semicircle. So you can pick anywhere along that. You can land on some of the columns above it.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Down.
We'll land on a column for now, and Wendell would pull out his book and start writing something down. Looking busy, you know, like, yes, we just took a carpet out here, and I'm working in my business ledger as a flying carpet salesman.
Harlan, what are you doing?
Apparently trying to look like a carpet salesman.
You can be my bodyguard. You don't have to be a salesman.
Oh, okay.
You do look quite intimidating.
So,
I mean, obviously, magic carpets. I'd imagine they're quite expensive, so.
We landed on a column?
Well, it's a raised like roof area along the back. There's like excess seating. I can't remember the name of the area behind it, but it's kind of covered. So there are large flat spaces that people walk through to get into the amphitheater, and you can land on top of that. You do notice that flying in this direction, you've gained some of the interest of a few of the Marshall helicopter, not helicopters, but airships, the small 1 and 2 person ones that fly around.
Stay low. You know.
They're paying attention because you're something flying in the area, but they don't really come in. They don't come in close.
Is there anyone on the stage right now?
Yeah, several people.
Oh, okay. Are they
some kids? There are kids running around. There's someone up there talking and gesturing wildly. You can almost hear what he's saying, but it's probably just someone spouting off rhetoric.
I want to hear if he's spouting anything interesting.
He's not. It sounds like Lamont on a bad day.
Oh, no. I'm always interested in good new sales pitches, not bad ones.
Is that Lamont down there?
I'm not sure. We should have bought a binocular telescope.
Speaking of Lamont, you found yourself a perch on a rooftop. It's a 4-story building. It's a warehouse and offices nearby. You're within 60, 80 feet of the entrance to the amphitheater itself. You've got a good view into it from this angle. What are you doing?
Is it daylight, or what time is it?
I'd say it's probably around 6. You probably got about 30 minutes to an hour before people start showing up. You have an hour before you're supposed to be here.
Excellent. I'll be covered in an envelope of darkness before too long. And I want to do my eye for detail thing, which is really like a bonus action thing they give you. But
it's really meant for combat.
Yeah, it's meant for combat. Oh, booey. Yeah, he again, you list the cover of Spawn number 5. I'm hanging onto a rooftop. I got the knees, the cloak's flapping. I could go on for about 5 more minutes about how cool he looks. But I'm gonna haunt the the rooftop. I'm gonna scowl at the populace below, and begin to build the mystique of the terror which strikes in the dark.
Which is actually striking in the late afternoon at this current time.
Terror what strikes around 6, certainly before dinner time.
Okay, that's a very specific terror that you have to watch out for.
But it will strike.
Okay. During this time, was there anything else you wanted to do in preparation for the meeting?
He's got a head full of thoughts about how that now that Howell has agreed to be his bodyguard and he's made this much money, it's time to kick this plan into serious gear. And he's got so much work to do. And of course, now isn't it always the way that as soon as you want to do something, you've got a fucking stakeout and you got to sit on a rooftop scale. It's a good thing I love sitting on rooftops scowling at the populace below. It's a good thing that's one of my favorite things to do, because otherwise I would be back at the inn getting to work on the master plan.
It's very on brand for you.
Yes.
But what about the rest of you that are at the amphitheater now? Is there anything you wanted to do before the meeting?
Just keep eyes peeled on who the people who appear to be watching us are.
Okay.
Just to, and take note of any new ones, just to see
There are
how...
people coming in and out. Some of the ones that you thought were watching you are left, and new people come in.
Yeah,
but there are people that are very interested in the carpet salesman on top of the building.
I'm very
Lots
interested.
of people are looking at you.
Yes, I did ask we did practically ask to be stared at with this flying carpet.
The carpet waves occasionally. Just,
Yes,
tassels.
good carpet. Man, if I actually was a flying carpet salesman, this would be phenomenal advertising. Advertising.
Now,
Think about the underside of the
sight.
carpet and how it's underutilized.
Air advertising.
I just thought of that. Prism of power. Just a poster underneath the carpet.
As you start talking about air advertisements, you see something jump off the top of the Cloud Top district and start kind of aiming it in your direction.
Guessing that's Howl. We are a pretty good target.
How you see a bright red carpet sitting on a rooftop with another carpet on it and some people you recognize.
Yeah. I head towards it, but very badly because this is my first ever time using fly.
Yeah,
so,
she's kind of like
tumbling
rotating
over
slowly in the air, like she can't control, but she's going in the right direction, just rotating. Yeah, it's fun. She gets there, gets the hang of it.
I believe that is how, yes.
Yes, it has to be.
Now, just give me a dexterity saving throw. I want to see if you overshoot them.
It's a 15 on the die, so
Yeah, you make it.
+2, so 17.
You catch yourself. You get the rotation right, and you kind of like slowly crash land, very comfortable crash land into the carpet.
Yep, just sit right down. I'm like, hey guys, what's up?
Hmm.
Igor's asleep.
Did you get the hang of flight
I
yet?
got very tired. It happens.
Yeah, it's really hard, but it's not that bad. I kind of like it.
It is like growing a new pair of legs.
Or wings. Because flying. Yep.
All right. Was there
Are we
anything
good?
you wanted to do before the meeting?
I want to look around and see if I can spot Spiraling Benath if he's here at all.
Okay, that would be a perception check.
Also, we should... Lamont's lurking on a nearby rooftop. We should think about anything we want to say specifically.
Okay. That is a 23.
You look around. You see Lamont. He's scowling from a distance, about 80 feet away from you guys on a 4th-story roof. He looks very intimidating. You notice a couple of familiar faces from inside the clasp here and there. They dot the crowd. They come in, they go. But you don't recognize any of the versions of Benath that you've seen before.
Okay. Yeah, so his people are definitely here. I don't see him, but like I said, he could be anyone. Also, I might not be staying in Amon for much longer, but we should probably get this deal done pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep,
Yes,
okay.
obviously we want to get it done soon.
Wait. Not staying. I thought you said you'd never leave this place.
You do know other airships leave as well from this place, right? You could catch up.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Is
All right.
Nezrin offered for me to come with her. So I might be following her to Port Damali here soon.
I see.
But not till we get this stuff settled, so...
But there's a lot to settle, so you might be here for at least a couple of days.
Yeah. It won't be this week. But Lamont's gonna be mad at me.
Speaking of Lamont, I need you to roll me a perception check, please. Okay. Everything looks normal from where you're standing right now. Time ticks away. Harlan, you feel that it is now 7 o'clock.
Mm. He should be here or arriving soon.
Well, perhaps we should descend from this pillar then, next to it.
We should probably like hop on down and be less conspicuous without tons of people staring at us.
Tons of people staring at us is what I do best. Yes. All right. Very good cover.
It's true. Yeah.
So you guys fly down to the into the amphitheater. You know, people get out of your way. You know, a lot of the kids are looking and pointing. What do you do once you make it to the ground?
Use the carpet like a bench, just swing our legs over the edge and sit and wait.
Yeah, once we're on the ground, I'm gonna like stand up from the carpet and like walk in a wide circle around the area, and I'm gonna do just some thieves' can't hand signals for whenever you're ready, we're ready.
Okay,
Kind of
you
thing.
do that, and you see a lot of people. Kind of like you notice some notice what you're doing, but no one responds. And then the kind of crazy looking man on the stage that was spouting off rhetoric, with wild gray, white streaked hair, long scraggly beard, trash looking clothes, just stops and claps his hands. And everyone in the auditorium turns and walks out.
Yep.
Mhm.
And there's no one in there but him
Fucking no.
and you.
I had a feeling, but I wasn't going to say anything.
You made it.
Yeah.
You like the disguise?
It's quite
Yeah,
clever.
it's a new one.
Well, no, it's actually an older one. I just
Well-
haven't had an opportunity to use it in a while, and this has been fun.
Yeah.
Did you bring him?
Yeah.
Yes.
Let me see.
And I pick up the carpet,
Just unroll it a bit.
like what? and
Stumble.
he just comes.
He's wide awake now. His eyes are
He's
wide.
been like,
Yeah.
I know this carpet.
He's
So
the
this
man
is-
you think of as Banath walks over to where Bilby ended up and kind of leans down. Is like, you didn't expect to see us this way, did you? You missed your chance. I got to give it to you. You had your shot, but yeah, well, you fucked up. And he just takes a knife and just stabs it into his throat.
Shit.
And I will think to my stone in my pocket. See, taken care of.
The stone's like, I don't like your methods. Took too long.
Better in
But
the
it's
long.
fine.
You have to think long term. At least
I
medium
have been
term.
doing this for thousands of years. I've waited long enough. So,
If you've waited
Banath
that long,
is-
you can wait a
he's
little longer.
yelling in your head still. He's not happy.
Yeah, and I'll just tune it back out. I'm like, there you go. There you bone.
Banath is like, all right. And he's just like, rubs it. Dagger on. It's like, well, that puts us in a real interesting position. I'm happy. And you all don't look happy. Where's the angry one?
Oh, the crazy one.
He's right there.
He's certifiably insane. He's on a rooftop, I assume somewhere, because he is the terror which strikes in the dark night, mid-afternoon.
Right. In the afternoon, the dark, and
Yeah.
It
really
changes.
intimidating.
It changes all the time because he can never think on anything for more than a day
I
or
mean,
two.
he'd be really good at his job if he could just focus on one thing for like 5 seconds.
Exactly, but he won't, and I don't see it ever
Right.
changing. So
Right? No. You know, he has a problem though. You do know that, right?
had an inkling.
Is he though?
Gru was very specific about the words he was using when you were heading to Bilby's. He wants to, what was it? He was to take control of the streets.
Have an iron grip. Yeah.
Iron Grip wants to take me out because I'm a worthless nobody who he can just roll
Yes.
over with no problem.
That started today. Yesterday it was, if I don't
Building.
get any fucking chicken.
Yes, but see, a year ago, I could just laugh this off. But I just lost a quarter of my men
Terrible
and
tragedy.
women, my army. And with the pressure coming down on me from the Tal'Dorei Council, because they still think we took the money, with the mages being problematic, with Bilby running around causing trouble.
Who do you think is the
Still
most
bleeding out.
trustworthy
I
member
wish
on the
you really
council?
do me the. I'm sorry?
Who would you say is the most trustworthy member on the council?
Not a single damn one of them.
Oh, well, that's...
Well, Allure is not bad. I mean, but she's never around.
Ah.
Always off on some damn fool crusade.
Who even goes on crusades these days?
I don't know. Don't know. Not me. I just want my city to run quiet. I want my city to run well. Every city needs an adequate and controllable, organized criminal organization
And we quite
that
agree.
keeps things under control. When you start having people wandering around on the street just trying to make their own name for themselves, it creates friction. We don't want friction here. We've had enough friction with dragons and whatnot.
Yes.
So, I owe you for fixing my problem. Let's talk. What do you got? What do you want?
We want the Grayskull Shadow in.
It's the other
Okay,
51%. And
You're
the staff
smoking the
involved.
good stuff these days. Really, you got rid of one pain in the ass and you want me to give away a staple, a crown jewel in my organization.
Yeah, because we actually have a way of, getting the class's name pretty good in this city again.
With the council.
Oh,
We just have
I'm
to know.
listening. I like where this is going. What are you going to do? Magic trick? You're going to get rid of the mages? You're going to cause another Chroma Conclave?
Going
so we
to
can
use
save
a
everyone?
magic trick to erase the debt the mages owe to the council.
Putting
You
in
found the
your
money.
name and Varna Sifa as well.
I don't care about Varna, but that'd be nice. He didn't do anything. I hate to see someone
He was actually
pay for the
quite
sins of the father.
instrumental.
Well, we made a deal with the dragon, so he's got to be part of it.
Fuck it, the
It's not-
dragon? Where are you making... Look, you don't have to start making shit up to make it sound better, all right? Just negotiate in good faith here.
When have I ever lied to you, Banath?
When did you start working for another organization in my town?
I never worked for these people. They just follow me around.
I thought that one with the mustache was the leader.
Okay.
I am. It's true, but we do follow Hal around.
So how you're the one to blame for your subordinate want to take over my property and my town.
Oh, no one can control him. He's insane.
So we should just kill him to get him out of the way?
Seems
I
a bit
mean, that'd be the
extreme. He's
easiest
like
thing.
the harmless kind of insane. The person you would just, like your crazy aunt who you lock in the attic that then haunts you for 30 years after she dies.
That's really specific imagery you're using. I'm beginning. I mean, I know you guys are all pretty impressive, but that's way too specific for me. Now, so should I just get rid of that Mr. Quinlan now? I mean, it would. I've got 3 men right behind him. He hasn't seen them yet.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me. Again, the harmless crazy.
He broods so effectively. He doesn't really see what's around him.
He's very into the brooding.
He's young,
That
though.
hasn't stopped. He's always been into the brooding. That's the only constant he's had this entire time.
All right, well, all right. And he kind of like signals. And Lamont, you see him like waving at you. And then you hear behind you.
See, look at him. He's terrified. He's begging for mercy down there. He's waiting at me.
Behind you, you hear the footsteps of people walking away.
Really. We like the clasp in town. We like having a good relationship with you. We wouldn't let him usurp you.
Look, I've worked with you for a really long time now, and
Right, I'm sorry about most of the things I've done and I've made you do. A lot of things I've said. I can be a bit overbearing at times, and I like to use leverage, and sometimes it gets the better of me. I apologize.
that's fair. It's showing that you're growing because you're admitting to it. I appreciate
Look,
that.
I can talk to you as an equal now. You guys are pretty good at what you do, and
Thank
you're
you.
done well for the city. So I'm trying to be pleasant here, and I'm not used to it.
I appreciate it, and I recognize the effort you're making, and I support you. And
Are you sure I can't have Lamont killed? It'd be fun.
No.
We can do it as a group.
because unfortunately, he's our friend.
Oh, that's
As
fair.
crazy
Okay.
as he is.
You see Lamont
So
going
here's-
like,
So here's the thing.
Right.
We would like the Grayskull Shadow Inn
And the staff.
All right.
and the staff. We want to keep the staff.
You want
We
the staff
really-
too.
We really like
Barden
Reagan.
is so good at what he does.
I know, which is why it would help to keep the inn running.
All right, you need to tell me what this big deal is now, because you're asking an awful lot.
In return, we have brought you Bilby as, revenge because fuck him.
Right.
And 2, we have all of the gold that the council needs. We
Oh.
are willing, if terms are agreeable, we are willing to allow the Clasp, Varnasifa,
Ourselves.
and ourselves to take the credit for that.
Clasp would have
Now-
been so instrumental in the repayment of the debts that the mages are owed. We just have to know which council member to turn it into, because it can't be the Mistress of Coin. She would definitely has ulterior motives and is working with the Myriad. It would not happen.
Right, and some other cult or something, right?
Yes, the cult.
Clockwork
the Clockwork
Council.
Council.
Yeah. All right. I don't know much about them, but I've been hearing rumors.
They're
They're-
in pretty much every city, so...
There are a lot of large cities, very fanatically devoted to their cause. It's, bit upsetting.
All right. Counter offer. I can see myself ceding the remainder of the Grayskull Shadow into you, but you played no part in the recovery of the money. Fauna, Sifa, and my operatives found it and are turning it in. Even if you're the ones that turn it in, you cannot take credit for it. You must go without the accolades that follow. That would be worth.
Hal
And-
glances over at
I
Wendell.
go, let me check something real quick. And I will message in my book so that she can reply.
Mm-hmm.
With the Clockwork Council still in Iman and in other cities, it might not be bad to have our names unattached to this large-scale event. But only if we get the staff. Opinions? And he'll send that to Harlan and Hal.
Try to have as little as my name in any news as much as possible.
Alright. He'll be like, and he'll flip a few pages, flip back to make it look like he's, actually checking figures. Some math numbers in the air while he waits for Hal to reply.
Yeah, Hal considers it, and
While you guys are doing that, Banath is like pantomiming, like being afraid and scared and angry towards you guys, and he's doing it for the theater of Lamont paying attention, since you can't hear what's going
Yeah.
on.
They're stoking his ego. It's-
appreciate it.
Stupid
He
asshole.
drops on his knees and starts begging.
Got him right where we want him.
Lamont, what are you doing up there? You see them talking. You see the amphitheater, like you were up there when you saw
Wendell's
everyone in
brought out the
amphitheater.
book. And
Just
it's writing.
leave. They talk for a bit. Now he looks like he's begging. He killed Bilby, and
They all have B names. It's the worst.
then people behind you. There were people on the roof with you that have left.
I think that he's such a kook that he didn't even turn around and be like, who's there, right? Like, maybe on some level he knew that he was being followed, and I think he's having a big fat think about the fact that if he can count, now that he's got a bunch of money, if he can count up all his money, and he's pretty sure, by the way, that he hasn't collected any of his wages from the inn.
You've
like,
definitely
at
collected
all.
some of them because you were handed a
Some.
bag.
Lindy, come on now. Let
I'm
me make
just
as
saying.
much money off of the DM as I possibly can. So he's sitting here and he has no idea how much money he has, but he's doing this head math on how much it would take to basically crew up and start moving faster through some of these goals that he has that he really isn't able to articulate to anyone, including himself. And he's just having a big fat think, and he's probably got some jerky or some kind of gross, like molasses gum or something. And he's chewing on something, and he's watching this guy on his knees begging in front of Hal, and be like, "That's right, that's my personal executioner right there, the muscle, the big one." Then I get the big red one to help me with the machine, and then we get Igor. It's the other bodyguard, sort of a backup bodyguard. And then we basically tell that Wendell guy to, take a hike. And then we get the money. And then I'm the portal master again.
I still don't understand why he needs a crew to be the portal master, but I thought you just needed portals, but that's okay.
All right. So he continues to brood at the roof.
Yeah. Good roof brooding.
Banath is just begging and he's just laughing the whole time. It looks like crying from the distance.
Yeah, Hal's like, yeah, I think as long as we get the staff and we can maintain a pleasant relationship with the clasp, I think that's okay.
All right. I've checked the numbers and I've checked my notes about the situation, and I believe that you and Mr. Siffer, receiving all of the credit for these accolades, us delivering the money. In return, we receive the remaining 51% of the inn, the staff, and maintain an amicable relationship with the clasp.
Well, I mean, that seems relatively fine, I guess. I mean,
we are having an amicable discussion right now. I don't see why we can't continue it.
I mean, I'd hate to have to kill anyone. I mean, I don't like wasting resources, and you 5 are quite strong, and it looks like you're going places.
To be fair, I'd rather not be, at odds with you, because Bilby did offer me a position with him, and chose you, so...
I appreciate that.
Can I make an insight check?
Yeah, I want to insight him too on the... Yeah, I don't want to kill you guys.
Okay. I want to insight on if he feels like he's getting the better end of this bargain, which he probably is, but...
Okay.
Our names are known by the Clockwork Council, though, so it might...
Yeah, so...
I thought about that point.
13.
I was like, ooh. Oh yeah, insight. I gotta roll dice.
17 on my insight.
17.
Oh, I got a... That's better than I thought. I keep forgetting I'm proficient in insight and actually have a wisdom score on this character. I got an 8, because I rolled a 4. I thought it was going to be like a 3 or 5.
Okay. Wendell, as far as you're concerned, he's an adept negotiator, and he's so hard to read.
So shrewd. Wouldn't surprise me from the leader of the clasp, though, so, it's fine.
You know his mannerisms. You know who this person is. You've not dealt with him personally much, but you've got a feeling he's got a trump card somewhere. There's a reason why he's willing to give up the crown jewel of his organization for you guys to be there.
That credit, I'm
not
sure,
so much
is going to be a lot.
You don't think it's about the whole killing thing. He's not setting you up, but you think there's something else involved.
Do I feel like he would tell me if I brought it up? Probably not.
No.
Okay.
So I think we have a deal, right? Yes? No? I mean, should we all just instead of shaking, let's all just stab Bilby. I think that'd be a great way to seal the deal here.
He's already
so
dead.
messy.
No, he's still coughing a bit. I didn't kill him. I just mortally wounded him.
Fair. I'm trying to.
I took out an eye too. It was really good shot right through there. He's bleeding profusely.
As much as I would have loved to in the past, I'm trying to walk a better path. So.
Oh, that's right. The whole Bahamut thing.
Yeah, Platinum
How's
Dragon.
that going?
Pretty good.
I'm surprised.
Me too.
Wow.
Okay. I went there to see my kid, and suddenly I'm a fucking paladin.
The relationship with the clasp.
Hey, Mr. Flipcloak, what about you? You've been awfully quiet there, Mr. Wizard, Mr. Powerful Hobgoblin from the South.
I accept this offer.
All right. We're all going to be friends. We'll get together for coffee on a Sunday for brunch or something, right? That's what we're going to be friends.
Do like brunch.
Right?
Sure.
Oh, perhaps, just since we're such good friends now, keep us tabbed in on the Myriad in town. Don't like the idea of them being
Don't
here.
worry. They won't be here much longer. That's our next project.
Yes.
Now that Bilby's gone,
Yes.
we'll keep an
Narvin
eye
is
on
an
Lamont.
accomplished mage, and yes, not a fan.
That Lamont, is he going to be a problem? I can't have people messing with my street people. There's a certain ebb and flow to the business.
I think he's going to try to be a problem, but we
it's
will
not going to
not let it happen.
Okay.
We can't have people messing with Lamont.
All right. When
Just
if he
smile.
interrupts our business, I will come to you first before we put him in the dirt.
Yes.
That is appreciated.
Thank you.
All right.
Don't know why we
Wonderful.
keep him around, but he is
Okay.
occasionally useful.
So, all on good terms. Bilby dying, he should be dead soon. You get the Grayskull, and I get
A
a
lot
seat
of
on the council, maybe. That would be wonderful. I hear wars open. That
it
sounds like a lot of fun.
would be
And it
nice
sounds
to
like
have a
Coin
friend on the
Mistress
council.
might be gone too.
Yes.
I would
most
love to
likely.
be in charge of the coin.
Oh,
That makes a
speaking
lot
of
of
which,
sense.
if you would like to expedite that process, those letters I had sent, we could deliver them with the gold, frame her a bit for it.
Oh, that was pretty good. I've already made copies of those. I could start sending them around to friends, people who we have mutual
Yes.
understanding with.
I have copies as well. The originals have a greater impact upon being shared.
Right. Well, those go to the right person.
Yes.
These go to everyone.
I like it.
Excellent. All right. Wow, I feel good about that. Whew, I thought I was going to have to call everybody back in here and show of force sort of thing. I really fully expected your shadow to jump down off the building. And
No, he
threaten
likes
me or
lurking a
something.
lot. We'll just tell him you were very intimidated and cowled, and you gave us everything we wanted, which was that.
All right. Well, you do know that there is going to be a bit of transition with the employees of the Shadow. They have been very good employees of mine for some time. There may be a time that they moonlight with me still. Is that all right?
1 month.
I mean, come on. Shabaka by himself is just wonderful.
1 month. It's plenty of time to make things right.
But what if they want to moonlight with me? I have great benefits. I'm fun to be around. And when I get my boat back,
It was a nice boat.
it was.
Wendell looks distinctly uncomfortable. He did not like that boat.
1 month, and if any of our employees would like to moonlight with you, we will discuss it.
All right. Wonderful. Shake? Gives a good strong shake. A little stronger than his form looks.
I squeeze a little bit more than necessary.
And he's right there with you.
Yeah.
Wendell's shake is not strong, but it's got a lot of charisma behind it. He's got one of those, politician handshakes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
He goes to shake Harlan's hand too. Do you offer
Oh,
your
the
hand,
wrist
Sean?
shakes.
The grasp?
Yeah.
All right. So I feel
And
great
he'll
about
He'll
this.
put up a mage hand. We'll say that's Lamont. That way, we shook for
Okay.
you.
What about poor little Igor, your
Oh,
servant?
I lift his arm up. He's asleep. It'll be impossible to wake him.
Oh, that's fair. All right. Okay, so
He weighs
here's
like
how we're
half a
going to
ton.
exit, because don't mind me. I have to still protect things for myself. So you guys stay up here, come over to the stage and stand here. I promise no harm will come from you, to you, or of you, or with you, or whatever. We're gonna fill the stadium with people, and then I'm going to disappear, and it's gonna look great. It's like a trick.
Insight check.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I used a different die. That one fucked me over
It's
last
a
time.
2, so my total is 6.
Oh, that's so much better. Screw you, gold die tonight. Dirty 20.
Okay, dirty 20. Wendell, you know he's being honest. Al, you think he has ulterior motives.
Well, yeah, he's got a trump card somewhere.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's probably the seat on the council. Like, the less people to get credit, the
Yeah.
more space available. But
So it's like, all right, everyone up, everyone up. I love that flying carpet. Can I borrow that sometime?
No.
No.
it's not for rent. Sorry.
Damn it, I should have negotiated that part. I forgot
Mhm.
to add that. Damn it. All right, so, and then everyone just starts milling in down the aisles. They all come down. Like, he's standing there, he's just got his arms crossed, he's like smiling, and then everyone starts crossing in front of him. Now, perception checks if you want to see if you can catch what he's doing.
Yeah, definitely.
That's a little bit better.
Perception.
Plus 4.
Man, that's a lot of people here.
That's a 9.
18.
Okay, a
Nine.
9. And how? What was yours?
18.
18. Lamont, are you paying attention to what's happening down there? The amphitheater has filled in with people now, and the crazy man who was talking to them is
Begging
standing
and
in the
pleading.
middle of the crowd.
I'm 80 feet up.
Okay, you're about 100 feet back and 80 feet in the air, but you're able to see down through the bowl, and you have good enough eyesight to kind of catch what's going on.
Oh, and as like right before he leaves too, Wendell would have added, and did you have a recommended council member to turn it
I'll
to-
vet them and send you a message.
Thank you. Wonderful. I was doing some vetting myself, but since we're involved, it'd be nice to have a second opinion.
Will do. All right, so
And I'm wearing like a parachute after a fashion, right? Wasn't that kind of the deal before the
oh no, you did get the mechanical parachute
Yes.
system. Yes.
right? Okay. All right. So what is he doing? He's on his knees? What's he
No,
doing?
no,
down
he,
there?
no. He got back up. They talked a bit. They all shook hands, and then he stepped off the stage. Everybody else got on the stage, and then people started filling in, and they're kind of surrounding him.
And I also finish off Bilby, just in case I can't let him live. So.
Okay, Billy's dead.
And that should make Galore even happier.
I want to watch for another moment. They're filling in the auditorium.
Yeah, people are just filling in all the walkways down, and then walking out. That's all they're doing. They're just crossing.
And they're leaving.
Yes. None of them staying. They're all just walking.
That's a
You
good
imagine, with your skill in subterfuge, you imagine he's trying to provide a bit of a shield, for a screen for himself to disappear plausibly into.
thing. Okay. All right. I'm gonna keep watching. I don't need to make a dramatic entrance just
Okay.
yet. I'm holding on tight, but I'm squinting under my goggles, which are glinting in the evening light.
Then I need a perception check.
It's like sunset goggles.
19.
19. Okay, so we had a 19, an 18, and then failures.
Yes, this is accurate.
Harlan is looking back at the clouds again. It's like, is that a cow?
It's a cow.
All right.
Clouds are great.
You are all watching intently because he wants you to watch. And as the crowd crosses in, he just disappears because
Nat
he
20.
rolled a nat 20.
Yeah.
Nice. Yep.
And so you're watching, and Lamont, you're the most impressed by this because you're watching. You know this skill. You are a master of subterfuge and stealth. And he just disappeared in broad daylight.
Yep. And that's why he's the leader.
That's a neat trick. Look at that. Not me down. Got him on the run, though. Stupid jerk.
That was a 36.
God fucking damn.
Yeah, he's a high level rogue or bard.
He's high level.
All right, so time to head back.
Yes, I think so. Should we pick up Lamont?
I'm sure he'll find us.
We can
Alright.
just
Do you want to
Kinda
ride on the
go-
carpet? And I'll roll
Yeah.
up the red carpet. I assume they'll take care of the bodies, so I'll just leave it there.
It's not. You look back and it's not there.
Beautiful. roll up the carpet, which didn't get any blood on it because we flicked him off of it, and put it back.
Although, I mean, you look at it closely, you can see there's still like old blood stains
Well,
in
that's
it. They've been
old
washed
blood
out, but
stains. Yeah, that's not new blood
no
stains.
new blood stains. All right.
The staff will be happy. Have to clean out a carpet.
So do you
again.
pick up Lamont?
No, because Hal said not to.
Okay.
Well, no, I'd fly by.
Oh, we'll do a flyby. There we go.
Yeah. Say, hey, Lamont, do you need a ride?
Ah,
Do
all right. Yeah, move over. Scooch over.
There's plenty of room for all
Here I
of us.
come. I'm coming. I want to ride on the
You can
carpet.
sit
at
on
least
Eagle.
once.
He's just sleeping. Just don't sit on his face.
Squish
He needs to
over.
breathe.
No, I wouldn't dream of it. All right. All right, punch it. This is pretty cool.
Good action, go now.
Carpet
Yeah.
action, go now. And as Harlan punches it with the carpet and you fly towards your now solely owned Grayskull Shadow Inn. We'll call it there because we run over because it was late and we had important stuff to do.
Yeah, that's a
and we
good
lost
stopping
Igor,
point
but
too.
It's a great stopping point because now you guys can think about what the hell you're going to do.
Vet council
And
members
some
and
people
return the
have
money.
made some choices, like the title of the show says, to pass Diverge in a dark sewer. I don't know. I don't know how Lamont's going to take this when he finds out. And he's so Lamont's so angry he's already left roll 20. I mean, it's just that quick. That quick. He's just
Wow.
out. So let's go around and ask the ones who are still here what they thought about tonight. We had some interesting story. We see a ceiling now. So why don't we talk with Mr. Ceiling first? Mr. Ceiling, Mr. Lamont Quinlan,
What?
how was tonight for you, sir?
1 second. I'm good. I'm good. People want to get into my office, and I'm trying to masturbate. So I really wish they'd leave me alone. Hey, how's it going? I usually put a sock on the handle, but anyway. So yeah, this was badass. Howl is not allowed to be happy. And I fucking love that early in this show, she was like, look, I'll be your bodyguard. And then it's just so
Then
good.
we found out how
She's-
crazy he was.
He's gonna be so fucking pissed, dude. It's gonna be great. And so I'm producer Trav. I really like where this is headed, and I'm really looking forward to the next few weeks of this game because I this is we're getting into the gear in the transmission that I've wanted to be in for some time, and we're not fucking around. It's great. So I'm producer Trav. You should watch WebDM, which I produced. This week we're gonna talk about using history to influence your game, so you won't want to miss that. I had a great time playing games today. I played Star Wars with Lindy on May the 4th. It was fucking fun. It was dirty and it was ribaldry. And tomorrow I'm playing D&D here on this channel.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna play a game called D&D in Ravenloft. And then on Friday, I'm playing Seawall Orphanage. It's the second to last show, I think. So if I'm gonna murder anyone or act out and be crazy, it's got to start happening. So that's gonna be fun. And then it's just the moment that is over, we're coming right over here. And god damn it, we are finally gonna play Aliens. Finally. And I need it so bad. I'm so excited about it. So we'll see you tomorrow night. Thank you, Lindy. Thank you, Frank.
Thank you, producer Trav, Mr. Lamont Quinlan. That was your crazy tonight was on point, I have to say. I appreciated it because it was antithesis to everything everyone else was doing, and it was wonderful. I really enjoyed that. And speaking of wonderful and bad choices, let's go speak with Hal.
Bad choices? What do you mean bad choices? I make excellent
Nezurin's
choices.
bad
Thank you
for
very
you.
much.
Join me instead.
No, thank you. Hi, I'm Nugatosaurus. I play Hal, the shifter fighter / paladin. That's a thing now. And yeah, tomorrow night I'll be here. I play Ambar Vanastra, the divine soul sorceress. And then Friday night for Aliens, I'm gonna play Violet. I'm gonna wear a purple leather jacket. It's gonna be fantastic. I'm super excited. You can find me here. And then on my own channel, Wednesday through Sunday, playing random games, stuff and things. And my favorite part was finally, after how long have we been playing this game? About a year? something like that. Yeah. Finally getting to kiss my girlfriend. That was fantastic. I was here for it.
Smooch.
Yeah, all the smooches. And also how crazy Lamont was. It was very frustrating, but at the same time, very on point for his character. So it was pretty great. And yeah, I'm excited for next week to see what happens.
I'm excited too, because and in my defense, your girlfriend did try to kill you and hated you at the beginning of the campaign. So
yeah,
smooches were off the table until just recently.
That's fair.
All right. So, sorry, but it was exciting. I wanted to give you a tough choice, and I am excited to see where this is going to go. Can't wait. But let's talk to the carpet master.
Oh, yes.
Harlan Flipcloak, master of carpets and time and space. What's going on?
I am Holland. Yes, D20 Coup de Grace, probably playing here tomorrow and Friday. It'll be awesome. Oh boy, I don't know. I think I was silently laughing to myself as we were just walking through the sewers. I'm like, I've been on this carpet the entire time, and I just kept thinking, Harlan isn't the type to offer someone to get onto the carpet, but the whole time I'm like, why would you guys be walking around in this stuff?
I think Wendell was like, he had too many other things on his brain, and then once he had a second, he's like, wait a moment. That thing, would it hold more people? Because he's not terribly smart. He has exactly average intelligence.
Oh man. And I thought we were going to be in a fight at the amphitheater. I just felt it happening, but apparently we're okay right now. So I think we're okay. But yeah, I had a lot of fun.
Thanks. Yeah, there was a significant opportunity for a fight at the amphitheater. I had several layers, like the decisions were made to plan, like you had to offer certain things to Benath to get the shadow, and because I wasn't sure if you're going to remember to offer the clasp money, like I wasn't sure if you're going to bring that up, so that was one of the key things, and Bilby, of course. But if Lamont had jumped down and started threatening, I had several levels of contingency to go through before there was battle.
Wendell would have just said, I'm not involved in this. Don't include me in this.
So yeah,
vapor.
I was fully expecting Lamont just to jump down and be Lamont. I expected it. So I'm going to go ahead and count myself out here. I'm at deception check. I am the ringmaster of this three ring circus of crazy. It's fun. I can't help it. This is too much fun. I like giving people some choices, and there's more choices for other people coming soon now that we've gone through Hal's complete catalog of choices. I think Harlan might be next, maybe get a little Harlan action here. So you catch me here on Monday nights as the DM, Tuesday nights as Merrick Tenpenny, and Friday when we have a chance to play Hank Granger, which is hopefully this Friday. So we'll see what's going on. And now I'm going to pass it over to Wendell in a new wig. Laugh, Lindy.
I didn't take it off after Star Wars, and I went to like flip it, but there's no hair back here. It's all really short. So I'll have to go like, thank you. Yeah, super duper fun. Favorite parts, I really liked Reagan enjoying the irony of wrapping up Bilby at one of his old wrap up the dead body carpets. That was fun. Howl realizing she could do all of these spells and things since session 0, having also mentioned the loot on numerous occasions between now and then. So those were probably my top 2, was just the irony of certain things tonight. Yeah, I know Lamont's gonna be pissed, but I think Wendell will have an offer / deal for him that Lamont won't be able to refuse. Well, I mean, he'll refuse it, but it'll make sense. So, yeah, can't wait for next week to hopefully find out which council member to give this over to. Maybe we'll take a trip on a boat to meet Hal's girlfriend. I don't know what we're gonna do. We got a boat. Should get on it. You can find me online here. This is my channel. I'm Left of Lindy. We hear D&D every Monday and Tuesday night, unless crazy stuff in life happens. Tomorrow night we'll be playing Mr. Ravenloft, where they're in Sri Raji, and it's really cool. There's tigers and were-tigers and Rakshasa oh my. That's gonna be fun. Can't wait for that. Definitely no one in the party is cursed with lycanthropy. Were-tiger lycanthropy. I don't know the term for that. I'm sure there's a specific term. Whatever. I'll look it up for tomorrow. Yeah, and then Friday, finally, aliens. Saying it now. Can't wait. Super excited. We'll also have news for Teenagers from Outer Space soon because it is a new month. I can't believe it's May already. But thank you everyone so much for hanging out and watching. This has been super fun. And I cannot wait to see y'all hopefully later. Have a good night, everybody.